Artius Man, you know. Oh. Evie can she use mm, 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 mm. Word, wiping your feet off as you come up in the house. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Who we got up in here? Got the homie OG in the building. You the first one up in here, my guy. What's going on with you, my dog? Man. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a few minutes, man. Wait for people to come on up in here. You know. Didn't know if you had an opportunity to come through for the pregame. You would have made yourself known, so I know you wasn't. I know you didn't jump on for the pregame, OG, but as always, man, appreciate you being up in here, man. We got Yachty in the building. What's going on? Got Yachty in the building. See, man, y'all wiping y'all feet off. See, I like that. I like that. You know, being courteous. I like it. I like it, man. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling tonight? OG, what you got going on over there? What you got? You got something rolled up? I know OG got something rolled up over there. Yachty, what we sipping on? Is it a wine night tonight? What we doing? It's a wine night for me. Oh my goodness, man. We got one of my best friends in the building, man. We got the homie Humble 3000 Humble Journeys in the building. What's going on with you? Man, I was looking for you last night, brother. I know we talked, and everything today, but still had to be in attendance last night. Hey man, we got the homie Joshua Ricks in the building. What's going on with you? Yes, sir. Hey man. Hey, let's not waste no more time, man. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to episode 95. Air Max 95. Episode 95 of the Overnighter live stream slash podcast and all that good stuff, man. So, we over the hump of hump day and we moving to the weekend, man. Just one more work day to the weekend, and then for a lot of us who are parents out here, or who are aunties and unks, the kids gonna be getting out of school here very soon, and as someone who works in education, I'm actually looking forward to the summer break, man. But before we get out for the summer, hey man, y'all know it's hood shit going on everywhere. And we gotta talk about the hood prom. We gotta get into the hood prom 2026 tonight. Man, we got my unc in the building. What's going on? He's still in the house. What's good with it? Got unc in the building. What's going on with you? Man, see, I wish you would have been on last night too to talk about this whole Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation, but we got some follow-ups. We got some follow-ups from last night. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all stick around, we gonna get to that. I did have a Kendra G video that I wanted to react to. I don't know if we'll get to that because I got a few things on the docket here that I want to cover, but we'll get there. We'll see. So, man, let's not waste no more time, man. Let's go ahead and jump into some of these quick hits, man. We got some quick hits. We got, like I said, the Hood Prom. We got some Land of Delusion over here. All right, man. I don't know where the girls is at. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go live over here on IG real quick. Maybe maybe some of the lady overnighters will you know maybe they'll pop on if they see I'm live on IG. Yachty holding it down for the ladies tonight. She holding it down for the ladies. All right. Let's see. Let me get positioned over here on IG how I want to. They was mad at me last night. Yeah, the ladies. Look, the ladies was mad at your boy last night. They was mad at me over on Threads. Um, they was mad at me in the chat because again, man, hey, they 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 can't accept the L at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The ladies have a hard time accepting the fact that you cannot be out here, you know what I'm saying, uh running the streets in the way Meg the Stallion does. You can't be out here lying. You can't be out here talking about you got the WAP. You can't be on your thought shit and then expect to, keep and maintain a man of Clay Thompson's status. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but hey, they can continue to double and triple down on what it is that they want to believe. They can call men such as myself that are commenting on it gay, sassy, what have you, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that, hey, man, facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like OG said, you can't be discrediting the Queen Megan. I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get there, man, cuz the lady from last night that claimed that Meg the Stallion made Klay Thompson famous, she's actually doubling down on the shit. So we got to talk about that. And then there's another woman that's out here questioning why Meg gets these memes, but non-white women don't get the memes or whatever. We gonna get there. And then, like I said, all right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get to some of these quick hits, man. Let's start here. All right. Because, when it comes to traveling, I think oh man, I should have found that other video. I think I might have it saved. Um, when it comes to traveling, I don't know why people, especially black folks, I I really don't be wanting to bash on the sisters like this, but like you just can't be going to every country thinking that you can just move and navigate how you want to, and going over to these other countries as if you know everything and anything goes. So what we gonna get into first here is this lady right here. All right, Ohio woman faces steep prison sentence in Bali over marijuana possession charge. Her family launched a GoFundMe and says she needs 75K to beat the charges or face 4 years in jail. You know what she want? Donations. Hit the GoFundMe. Hit the GoFundMe, y'all. Hit the GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, you know. But this is insane to me. Why would you be traveling with with marijuana? Why would you be traveling with weed? You can't go to another country without smoking. Like, as much as you know, hey, some people like to partake in the 420. As much as some people like to partake in the 420, man, if you out here, traveling and going international, man, hey, leave the weed at home. So the caption reads here, "Hey y'all, I love y'all. Nobody is scamming. I made a mistake not researching and took the wrong thing in my suitcase to Bali. I was arrested and I can't come home until I pay $75,000. And I only have till Monday to pay 30,000 of it, or I will be stuck over here 4+ years. If I get the money, I could do rehab here for 3 months and come home. Please, please, please. I'm begging y'all to get me home to my babies.
Jesus.
I am in holding, but I can use my phone once a day. This is not a scam. It's my life. If this was able to be paid in, I guess, whatever their currency is, there would be no post. I don't ask anybody for anything. I'm begging.
Jesus.
Man, look here. I'm sorry, man. No, you did not. You made a huge mistake. If you feel like you gotta do research to see if you can bring marijuana somewhere, if you gotta research that you gotta bring weed somewhere, I'm gonna lean on the side of leave that shit at home. Leave that shit at home. You ain't got no business bringing it. As a, and then not only that, come on now, the stakes are even higher when you have kids. You got kids, like why are we fucking around with the weed? You know what I'm saying? Traveling, taking it on an airplane, going across Indonesia, Asia. Man, I'm not playing around in no Asian countries, no European countries. First comment says, didn't Brittany Griner teach us nothing? I mean, was that not a learning lesson for y'all? And you still decided to be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Insane, completely insane to me. Now you out here wanting us to send you $75,000. Ain't nobody tell you to go over to Bali and take no weed with you. No, I'm sorry. That's a hard life lesson that you got to learn. You should have thought about that before you left. Like, man, it's insane. Let me see if I can't find uh the sister's video, because the sister had 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 made a video, and let me see if I got it. I hope I do. Let me see. Let's see. I might have it. I might have it here, because again, I wouldn't mess around with that. You know, some things you just got to leave at the crib. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I went to this folder, because yeah, I got to play this video next. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I wonder if I got it on TikTok. Damn. And I just looked at the video yesterday. Hold up. All right. Uh Woman in Bali. In over. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can't find it, because the sister basically came out and said that, this wasn't a scam. Um, this wasn't a scam. The minute that she sees her, she gonna put hands on her for all of us and all this and that. I'm not about to go through all that. If y'all want to send her some money, man, hey, by all means, y'all go ahead and send her some donations. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead
Donations.
and hit the GoFundMe.
Donations.
But yeah, nah, I won't be. All right, so let's see. So let's get to this. Let's get to this next story, man. You can find it. Yeah, alcohol legal everywhere. Facts. Facts, OG. Alcohol legal everywhere. I mean, if you want to get lit, hey, even whenever you get to Bali, I'm pretty sure you could probably find some greenery in you could probably find you some greenery in Bali. I would imagine. Humble Journey say, hey, scam likely. Do not send the money. But apparently, hey, the sister said that it wasn't a scam. The sister said that it wasn't a scam. She was like, players fuck up. Shit happens. Now, in certain situations, yeah, shit does happen. But this didn't have to happen. And you know why it didn't have to happen? Because you didn't have to pack it up to begin with. You didn't have to pack it up to begin with. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could have had a smoke-free trip. Yeah, craziness. Hey, that's room and board for 4 years in Bali. Sounds like sabbatical ultimate holiday. OG. Oh, man, OG is savage for that one. Good Lord. Um, hey, if scam likely was a name, man, sabbatical. Crazy, crazy. All right, man. So we got to get to this next clip, man. I've been having this saved in my folder, and I didn't have it saved in my notes for tonight, but yeah, we gotta get into this one. We gotta weigh in on this one right here, because do y'all remember the woman who, let me see if I can't make that a little, yeah, let's see. All right, hold on. All right. All right, here we go. So, I don't know if y'all seen this woman that went up in the gas station. Okay, let me read the caption over here. All right. So, police say a Virginia woman has been arrested after a gas station employee was shot during an armed robbery in Colombia. Authorities say Shantae Lachey O'Donnell, 46, was taken into custody Tuesday in another state on unrelated charges. She out here thugging. Now investigators say she's the suspect seen on surveillance video opening fire during the robbery attempt. She's expected to be brought back to Maryland to face multiple charges. So around 7:43 on April 17th, officers rushed to a Shell gas station on Cradle Rock Way for reports of a shooting. When they got there, they found an employee with serious injuries. He was rushed to the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Center for treatment. Police say the shooting happened during an attempted robbery, and surveillance video helped them identify O'Donnell as the suspect. So, as most folks do after they commit a crime, they don't lay low. What do? They decide to take to social media. You know what I'm saying? And incriminate themselves some more. So she says, hey, she admits to shooting the homie at the gas station. And she plans to rob him again and burn something down. All right, here we go. Let's hear what this lady got to say. Now you know shit getting out of hand when you got women like this out here committing armed robberies. No mask on, no nothing. Just give me the money. Here we go.
Hey, loves.
Loves.
So it is, I jumped off the porch. I know y'all looking for me. I would like to report a crime, officer. The Maryland police, you're looking for me. It's me. I'm the one that did the shooting at the gas station. The Most High God, I just want you to know you have no authority over on my earth. Put your badges down. I'm getting ready to rob something right now because I need money for gas because I'm going to go burn something down. I want you to know I don't buy things. I don't pay for anything. Everything I do, I walk in the store, I steal everything. I shot that man because he has a demon spirit and he laughed in my face and thought it was funny. I bet he ain't laughing now. Yeah, I'm of sound mind. Demons have you convinced that they have all the power and authority on this earth, and they have these pigs that uphold it and make you believe that they're so powerful. But if they're so powerful, then they should have no problem catching me because I'm about to walk into a Starbucks. Hopefully I don't even have to pull out my gun and tell the person to give me some money so that I can go burn something down tonight. Something, maybe the power company, maybe DHS, something. You have no authority on my earth. I am the Most High God, the creator of this matrix, and you have no authority. My husband, Jesus, is here. I am of sound mind and body. I've been working myself up to this point, and I'm about to step into my power. You have no authority on my earth. Pigs, put the badge down or go to hell. I should be easy to catch. It's 2026.
You should be easy to catch, cuz look, I ain't trying to, body shame, but I'm just saying.
Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is.
You shouldn't be that hard to catch.
Catch me if you can. Guess what I just did? I got $40. Thanks, Starbucks. And I'm gonna take this and I'm going to use it for something. Yes, I am armed and dangerous. What are you gonna do? They're gonna try to convince you that I'm just crazy or that I'm lying and I'm not God.
Nah, they ain't got to convince us of shit. They ain't got to convince me of nothing. I've seen and heard it all from the horse's mouth, okay? And I'm taking your word for it that you crazy. You crazy as hell.
But if I'm not God, and I'm just crazy, you should have no problem.
But you only got $40 though. You only got $40 though, sis.
Apprehending your suspect. I don't have my mug shot yet, but I meant the camera shot of it, but I'm pretty sure they're going to put it in a news article. I am God of this earth. This is my planet, and you have no authority at all. Good day.
Now y'all can't tell me she ain't crazy. Y'all can't tell me.
Jesus.
Y'all can't tell me this lady got all her screws and they screwed in tight. It's definitely a couple screws loose with this one right here. Man, she say I don't pay for nothing. I steal everything. She say I am God. Babe, man, what happened to just getting a job? You know, making an honest living out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this is diabolical, man. And let's see if she do got a mugshot. let me try to find her real quick. Cause that's wild, man. Who auntie is this? Shantae, Lachey, O'Donnell. She said, "Yeah, that was me. That was me. I lit him up. I lit him up." Oh man. Let's see. Let's see if we got an update on her. This was okay. As of 2 days ago. This was 2 days ago, I believe. Let me see. All right. Here we go.
Woman is facing a slew of charges after police say she shot a gas station clerk in Maryland. On April 19th, Virginia Beach police responded to Holland Road. Investigators say the suspect, 46-year-old Shantae O'Donnell, performed an armed robbery. Detectives obtained warrants for her arrest, entering her information into a national database. A few days later, police in New York tracked her down using license plate reader technology. They say she was arrested on multiple felony warrants out of Virginia. During that investigation, police in New
Now hold up now. She said, "Look, it should be easy for y'all to find me. License plate." You'll say you God out here. You say you God. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they had to do was find you by the hot damn license plate. Good Lord.
New York also identified O'Donnell as a suspect in a separate case in Maryland where a man was shot inside a convenience store. She now faces additional charges there, including attempted murder. O'Donnell is being held in New York and awaits extradition to Virginia and Maryland. A Virginia Beach woman.
Yeah, lock her up. Lock her up and throw away the key.
Jesus.
Good Lord. Ridiculous. All right, so I'm glad I saw that while I was trying to find that shit in Bali. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to this one right here. All right. We're gonna go over to another podcast, and basically they're having a conversation about men who, essentially, want to date younger women. Because again, you let women tell it. If men want to date women who are younger, then all of a sudden, they're all kinds of pedophiles and PDF files, I should say. PDF files, they're creeps, they're this, that, and the third. And they're just trying to groom them. But, men can tell women all day long what it is that we want, what it is that we don't want, and they'll still double and triple down on on what it is, whatever it is that they want to believe in. So let's see. So here we go. So let's see. So the cat reads, men don't want younger, they want easier. All right, here we go. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the chat, man. Don't have me out here just talking to myself. All right, here we go.
If you specifically go for younger girls because they're able to mold, it is called grooming.
But a lot of men, yes, it is being manipulated.
It's always being manipulated.
Because they don't like the challenge. They like you to shut up and listen.
But that's why I'm saying.
Shut up and fall in your place. So I do have a friend of mine who's like upper 40s, 46, 47, who now he's telling me like, yo, I'll do a 30 from 35, 36. Nothing above that. Like I'll do a 35, 36-year-old. He about 47.
Because they can see his hairline and they know he ain't
No,
worth
that
it.
nigga
But he want a young bitch?
Because he's dumb. He's
Because why?
It's not because
the girls his age is what? They know too much?
Yes.
Because the way you move it around in your seat.
They too sturdy.
This ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
my
just telling
question.
you because I'm telling you what it is.
Again, men can tell you what it is. You got attitude, you got sass, you dealing with all of this, and you on the older side of the game. Look, man, nah. A lot of men ain't got time for that.
Just what they know too much.
Because the way you move it around in your seat.
They too sturdy.
This ain't got nothing to do with what my question.
I'm telling you what it is. Because he feels like
you
the
telling
attitude.
me why your friend?
Because
I'm moving around in the
the
seat.
fact that
In
the reason
why
these niggas don't like females who know who they are.
No.
She said men don't like women who know who they are. That could be the furthest from the truth. I think a lot of men are willing to accept women who know who they are. But you can be who you are, but that doesn't mean that I got to get with it. You can have all the attitude in the world. You can be sassy. You can have all the mouth. Be you. Be authentically you. I wouldn't want to change you for nothing in the world. However, that doesn't mean I have to deal with it. And for a lot of other men, they feel the same way too. Hey, baby girl, be who you are. But that don't mean I got to deal with it.
Ash, but I see it because I mean the same statement delivered right now. The same statement delivered to you and Talia. It went over better with Talia.
She's 25,
but that's why. But that don't mean nothing. I'm listen.
Is you not 25 though?
Yes,
but
that don't mean nothing. That's also.
And look, she looked like she jealous a little bit. She looked like she hating. She looked like, hey, look, man, the wall is undefeated. She looking at her previous self in the mirror and it low key hating.
Trying to minimize to stand on the shit that you believe in. It's like he said something that you don't agree with. He was like, tap me out, I'm out. Where Talia's like, let me understand everybody's point and everybody's coming. And I feel like that's what men like. Men want understanding. And I do feel like there's a point as a woman where you like, I already gave niggas understanding and it didn't work out in my fucking benefit. So these are my fucking rules.
Gray hairs are gonna come faster to me than her. So go ahead, baby. Get these men grace.
A woman that's in her 20s
you're supposed to always give people grace because you gotta think about how you are. No, you got that grace at 25. No. When you get at this age, you're not gonna have that much grace.
But that's because
what I be telling y'all all the time. What do I be saying all the time on this damn live stream when it comes to older folks? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we older now. A lot of y'all ain't gonna get in relationships or whatnot because y'all stuck in y'all's ways. Y'all refuse to be a bit more flexible and willing to compromise. Even though you should be more willing to compromise because you do have life experience. You know how shit goes. You should be more understanding, but instead you'll rather double and triple and increase your dating standards as you get older. And again, it just don't work out in your favor.
Y'all choose not to though.
Do you understand what I'm saying? She got time to give it.
You can't necessarily tell her how her life is going to end up being.
It's just niggas. It's in general. You give people the same grace you're gonna give yourself.
If you specifically go for younger girls because they're able to mold, it is called grooming.
But a lot of men, yes, it is beating men.
Okay, so let's get to some of the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Because again, I think for a lot of men, you know, I'm not necessarily someone who would want to date a woman who is like in her, you know, early 20s and yeah, nah, that's too young. It's too young for me, you know. But nevertheless, let's go to some of these comments here while I wait for y'all to weigh in down in the chat. He's called a groom for a reason. Definition of a groom is to prepare or train someone for a specific job, position, or activity. Women want a leader to lead, but don't want to be trained on how to follow that specific man because they're damaged. So now they're trying to insult or shame men into choosing them because they're past their prime.
Jesus.
Man, and he ain't said nothing else wrong. She dead ass proved this point. She proved this whole point. Too combative. Yeah, she literally proved the point. Like, again, man. And I don't know, like women be so smart, but then at the same time, I gotta question the intelligence because y'all sure enough be making men's points every time, you open your mouth. Like, it's crazy. Less damage, less attitude, less problems, less kids, less issues in general. He's telling you why, and you want to tell him why, and you still can't see why. Like, come on, man. She's not even listening to the other women. She's not. She's listening to respond and not listening to understand. The negative and combative energy she displayed is nothing men want. And older women having babies with young athletes is called what? Dre and Michelle? You know what I'm saying? What is that called? But hey, Nia Long said she wanted to date a younger man because they know how to go home and sign the NDA. What do you call that? When older women date younger guys, y'all call it Stella getting a groove back. But if we want to keep that same energy, then hey, you could be considered a groomer as well. So OG say, my wife is older than me, so I like a little seasoning on my chicken. Hey, I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Little seasoning on the chicken. I ain't mad at it, So yeah, man. Again, y'all just be proving people's points, man. That's it. Okay. Let's see. Let's get to this one. This woman says that flirting is a lost art. Now, for a lot of guys out here, or what people are saying out here in these social media streets is that most 90, or I won't say 90, but it's a great percentage of men who have not ever approached a woman out in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Out in the wild, meaning like at a grocery store, at the mall, or what have you. Never approached a woman, don't know how to approach this, that, and the third. If you're getting approached by men nowadays, yeah, if you're attractive enough, even in your natural state, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna get some attention, but a lot of guys, they're just not approaching because they've been told over and over, like, hey, don't talk to me at the grocery store, don't talk to me at the gym, don't talk to me at the mall, don't talk to me anywhere, So when a man actually does builds up the courage to approach a woman, the interaction may be awkward, but I think for women, they're just as awkward because they don't know how to flirt back. So we're gonna play this next video here, and y'all let me know what y'all think with this woman here, because she says that flirting is a lost art. So. All right, here we go.
No idea what just happened. I just got done at Publix, okay? Minding my business, buying toilet paper, right? And I've never been more convinced that flirting is a lost art form. This is not gonna be a long story time because my flabbers are gassed. I'm in the toilet paper aisle, minding my black business. I'm picking up toilet paper. Guy comes past me. He goes, "Good morning." I say, "Good morning." Look up at him. He's actually kind of cute. So I'm like, let's engage. Let's chat. I'm like, how are you on this Sunday morning? He's like, I'm doing well. Just a little bit of light shopping. Sorry, that was a big speed bump. I'm like, oh, yeah, same. Like, all I need is toilet paper. And I was like, then I'm jetting out of here. Why does this man respond, oh, yeah, you be shitting? First of all, how am I even supposed to respond to that? Yeah? Awkward. No? A lie? But like, what am I supposed to... Damn, nigga! I have no idea what just happened. I just got done at...
Okay. All right, Yachty, you're the only woman here tonight. You're the only You're the only female voice in here tonight, man. You gotta let us know. How would you respond to that? How would you respond to that? All right. Because, over here in the comments, let's get to the comments. All right. Let's see. First comment says, you should have said, of course I be shitting on these hoes. Clean up on aisle 5. Yeah, I be shitting on these hoes. Wow, what's up? Dog was nervous. He probably drove home in silence. Nah, we not about to breeze by the fact that you don't slow down for speed bumps. Yeah, she definitely hit the gas on that. Let's see. As we speak is the only correct response. Bruh, you were supposed to say here and there. And kept the humor going. Come on, boss. I don't think he was flirting, but still. My thing is this, you're the one that decided you're the one that decided to engage with the conversation with the man at the grocery store. After you looked at him and you thought he was cute, because all he said was good morning. Let's play it back.
Publix, okay, minding my business, buying toilet paper, right? And I've never been more convinced that flirting is a lost art form.
The jokes write themselves, because yes, it's a lost art form, but it's also lost upon you too, sis. It's lost upon you too as well. Because you thought he was cute. You found him attractive. But you didn't know how to flirt back with him. Or you didn't know how to flirt with him, I should say.
Not going to be a long story time because my flabbers are gassed. I'm in the toilet paper aisle, minding my black business. I'm picking up toilet paper. Guy comes past me. He goes, good morning.
Guy comes past me and says, good morning. Sometimes you see two black folks, we got this thing with each other that if you see another black person, y'all in the same aisle, hey, you know what? Hey, good morning. He ain't trying to holler. It didn't sound like he was trying to holler. It didn't sound like he was trying to get at you. All he said was, good morning.
I say, good morning, look up at him. He's actually kind of cute. So I'm like, let's engage.
I looked up at him and said, oh, he's kind of cute. Let's engage. Now it's upon you, sis. You the one that wanted to jump off the porch. How about you flirt with him? But y'all don't know. Some women don't know how to flirt either. Okay?
Let's chat. I'm like, how are you on this Sunday morning?
How are you on this Sunday morning? It's a basic ass question. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm doing some shopping.
He's like, I'm doing well. Just a little bit of light shopping. It's like, that was a big speed bump. I'm like, oh, yeah.
She's initiating this. She's initiating the convo here.
Same, like, all I need is toilet paper. And I was like, then I'm jetting out of here. Why?
She said, all I'm doing is getting toilet paper, then I'm jetting up out of here. What else was he supposed to say after that? It said, oh, and he was probably just being funny, like, oh, you be shitting, huh? Oh, you be taking this shit, huh?
Why does this man respond, oh, yeah, you be shitting?
What else was he supposed to say? Y'all let me know. What else was he supposed to say? I don't know what he was supposed to say to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the one who is taking the conversation a bit further, but go off.
First of all, how am I even supposed to respond to that? Yeah? Awkward. No? a lie, but like, what am I supposed to? Damn, nigga.
Yeah, nah, this was an L. That was an L. That was an L. That was an L. You found him attractive. You know, you the one that essentially kind of wanted to shoot your shot because all he said was good morning. That's it. That's it. That's all he said was good morning. And that was it. Anything he said anything besides that. Yeah, I don't know what else he was supposed to say. What else is he supposed to say? OG said anything besides, oh, you be taking a shit. Oh, you be shitting, huh? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It could have been a little bit more playful banter between them two, but maybe he didn't want her to respond. maybe so. Maybe he didn't find her attractive. I mean, maybe the shit was kind of awkward at that moment. Like he didn't really know what to say. Cause the only thing I did was walk by you. I'm looking for the Charmin, the Angel Soft. We both on the same aisle looking for looking for toilet paper to wipe our asses with. Okay. So I don't really it's awkward. It's awkward. The art of dialogue altogether is dead. I would have to agree. The art of dialogue altogether is dead, man. So, that was a fail on both of their behalves. But again, that's why that saying that a lot of people use nowadays, go outside and touch grass, is so important. It's so important, man. Go out here and touch grass, Now, I don't, okay. Because I mean, because I ain't really trying to be, hella judgmental here, about folks' looks and stuff. But, you know what I mean?
You would never look at this and go, oh, she's.
She one of them that likes to go on dates and post about it. Post date etiquette.
You're a guy. You go out on a date with a girl. You have an amazing time. You follow up after the date and you say, hey, I had a great time. I'd love to see you again. Let's plan date number 2. Role reverse. As the girl, you had a good time, but there were a couple things he said during that date that made you say, get somebody else to do it. Men prefer that the woman just communicate that. Like, hey, thanks so much. I had a great time, but this isn't my cup of tea. Or do they just prefer that the woman ghosts, leaves it, doesn't say anything? And this is not a rhetorical question, because sometimes I do feel like the way that men treat women is the way that they want women to treat them. For example, women hate the whole smile, sweetheart, when men say that to them, but men actually love it. In the grocery store, you tell a man, smile, sweetheart, literally 10 out of 10 pickup line. They love it. They eat it up. Is it the same thing in this situation with potential rejection? Let me know. This is a real life scenario. I'm wondering if I should text this man. Okay, so boom. You're a guy. You go out on a date with a girl. You have an amazing time. You follow up after the date and you say, hey, I had a great time. I'd love to see you again. Let's plan date number 2. Role reverse. As the girl, you had a good time, but there were a couple things he said during that date that made you say, get somebody else to do it. Men prefer that the woman just communicate that.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Again, she could very well much be a sweetheart, but just from those 2 videos alone, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I remember because she had one of these posts that went super viral. Yeah, the state of dating black women in 2026. I did have that saved. I think she might live here in Charlotte too. I don't know. I'm looking at this Harris Teeter. Um, I don't know. She might be here. I don't know. Yeah. Good luck to her. Good luck to her. Yeah, I don't. It ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. All right, let's see, man. She should inform him. She's had a whole crash out. Okay, I'm not super familiar. I just remember that one post. The state of dating black men in 2026, and she said a whole bunch of stuff that really wasn't backed by any facts, data, statistics. It was more so just a lot of opinions, her own personal opinions. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Anyways, so and she live. Oh, and she does. Okay, she does live in Charlotte. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, good luck to her. Good luck to her. You know. Again, for a lot of women, man, I swear, I think a lot of women are cooked out here. You know. But all right, let's see. Moving on here. Let's see. Let's get into some hood prom, man. Let's get into some hood prom here. All right. So I got a couple things about this hood prom because you know, I remember going to prom, you know, junior and senior year, and I don't remember prom being as extravagant and luxurious in 2002, 2003. I just don't remember that, or years prior. You know, I mean, we really thought we was doing something when, you know, you got your little rented tux, you know, that was still baggy. You'll say it's still baggy at the bottom, you know, I mean, a little tailoring, but nothing crazy, you know. Got your little fresh haircut. I mean, you know, your parents, they worked hard to, you know, get you and your friends a limo, and, you know, y'all might go out to eat, go to prom, and, you know, afterwards, you know, people take the prom as an opportunity to lose their virginity. You know what I'm saying? Nothing extravagant. Like, it was just a good time. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't afford a town car, maybe couldn't afford a limo, maybe a little town car. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of your friends had a whip, and we was like, yo, we just gonna ride to the prom together. Like, it was simple. But man, times have changed. You know? Shout out to Lady P. Shout out to Lady P in the building. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you being up in here. All right. So, you know, I mean, I just remember when prom was just simple times, man. Simple times. But, you know, now, man, the way that people go, especially black folks, are going all out for prom, you would think that they're planning a wedding. You would think that they're planning, you know, for this high school couple to be together for the rest of their natural lives. And, you know, the title of the live stream is Hood Prom, but where's the SAT prep? You know, where, you know, we talk about all this, want to build generational wealth and this, that, and the third, but you look at some of the things that we do, and it's And it's the complete opposite. It's actually hypocritical and actually a bit delusional in terms of the things that we do, you know. So man, I got I got a compilation. I got a compilation of hood proms, all right, for 2026. And then I got the send off final boss here, man. And then, you know, and if yeah, we just gonna get into it, man. All right, so we're gonna start off with something light. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do that one after okay. All right. So y'all hang with me for a minute. Y'all hang with me for a minute. So before I pull this up, let me read. Let me see. I had me my Stacey Adams suit. Me and my boys rented a limo. Good times. I'm telling you, good times, man. You know, simple, basic. It didn't require all the bells and whistles. You know what I'm saying? Lady P says, my kids drove me nuts today. Tomorrow is the twins' birthday. Happy birthday to them. I did one of the twins' hair yesterday and did the other twins' hair today. Walmart paid my order today. I had to cancel and then okay, got you. So it sounds like you got a lot going on over there. Got a lot going on over there. All right, man. Let's get into the hood prom compilation of 2026, man. So you know we gonna start off a bit mild, and then you know it's gonna get worse. All right, it's gonna get worse. Okay, so you know, hood prom. All right, you know what I'm saying. They decked out in they orange. You know what I'm saying. Got money. That's what we doing. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying. I mean, the dress is very extravagant here, but you know what I mean. It's something light. Nothing too crazy. This is probably on the milder side, but they got the Rolls Royce in the back. You know what I'm saying? They got the Phantom in the back, killing it, crazy. All right. Get to the next one here. You know, they stunting. Look at them.
That looks so cute. Come on,
Chrome hearts with the high waters. You know, with the capris.
Let me get out y'all way. I'm sorry.
You like that? You like it? That did good?
That looks so cute. Come on,
How much y'all think his suit is? I don't know, man. Like that's like half a suit. I mean, I get the vest suit combo. I don't know, man. It's yeah. But you know, again, not. I mean, it's a lot, but it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Not in comparison to what we're about to see. You know, we just warming up here. You know, rocking the man prees. You know, all right. So what we got right here, I can't play the mute. All right, look. I mean, this looks like wedding vibes. Titties out. Young women with the breasts is out. This is not a good look. You know, but hey, again, you know, kind of on the milder side, but we warming up. We getting there. We getting there. All right. Now this is now. All right, y'all. Now, custom see-through fabric suit. Okay. Now this is where I'm like,
why are you gay?
You know.
Who says I'm gay?
Gay.
Okay. So, custom see-through fabric suit. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Let me cut that off. see-through. Man, negligee with the suit. Oh my God, glittery, shiny, see-through. Bruh, man, thinking he killing it too. That's the sad part about it. Golly, man. Somebody said suit boneless as hell. Boneless. Yo, somebody said that's the material you lay. That's the material you lay under the Christmas tree. Why they let him go to prom in a Chinese slipper suit? Not in a Chinese slipper suit. Hey, it do low-key look like ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? The need for black fathers is very real. Yeah, he wearing lingerie to the prom. Wearing lingerie to the prom. Okay? So, okay, all right. We heating up here. We heating up. It's trash. It's definitely trash. Yeah, the second dude, his pants is flood ready. Definitely. Most definitely. Chinese slippers, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it now, OG. We can't unsee it now. All right, now on this one here, we don't know if you could tell me who's the mother and who's the daughter. I would be interested to know. Y'all let me know who's the mother and who's the daughter. Here we go. Y'all know what the fuck going on? That's what she sound like she want to say. Y'all know what the fuck going on? It's Big Farrah, not the little one. Yeah, y'all know what's going on. It's Farrah and this bitch. And mama like, hell yeah, that's my motherfucking daughter, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Yeah. Yeah, we eating these hoes up for prom. Yeah, we eating these hoes up. Yeah, you better cock that. Yeah, cock it. Oh, my Lord. Jesus Christ. Okay. Mama didn't go to prom. Vicariously. Living vicariously through her daughter. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. We heating up. We heating up here, you know? Let's see. Hold up. Did I lose my place? Oh, I hope I ain't lose my place. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get to this one right here. Let's see. We heating up, y'all. We getting there. Okay, now I don't know. This definitely ain't no damn prom. She too old to be hot damn going to the prom. It was too much going on in this, but I just threw this in here anyway. But y'all check this out. Lord Jesus Christ, boy.
Jesus.
Man. What are we doing? Septum ring theory never fails, boy.
Jesus.
What are we doing? Yeah. Somebody said in the comments, dear God, make it stop. Okay, her caption reads, I'm my chill era. Nothing bothers me. Let me finish nesting, cause in due time my love will make her arrival, and I'm so ready to keep her away from the world. Oh, okay. There isn't a school prom anywhere that would allow that mess in the doors. Okay, this might be just like a baby shower. You know what I'm saying? Because hood baby showers is a thing too. Offended by everything and ashamed of nothing. How could anyone think this is cute? I don't get it. Main character energy. Somebody said tacky as F. What am I looking at? Whoever lied to her, that's effed up. Black fatigue. More insanity. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right. Craziness. All right. Let's see. That was just a little pit stop. Let's get back to the prom. Get back to the hood prom. All right. Now, my man right here, you know what I'm saying, got Nana tatted. Look. Oh, my Lord. YN's going crazy. YN's going crazy. They got the BMW in the back. Nana on the back. Bedazzled up. You know what I'm saying? We got ones spread out. You know what I'm saying? We got the one spread. We throwing up signs. Hey, the money phone. Ain't none of y'all got nobody's jobs. Not enough. Man, come on, bro. Maybe she getting ready for a maternity shoot. Maybe, OG. Maybe. We'll go out on a limb and say she's getting ready for a maternity shoot. How about that? Yeah. They doing it up. Yeah. Big money. Big drip. Long live Nana. Shout out to Nana, man. Shout out to Nana. All right, as we proceed to give you what you need. All right, here we go. Next one here. All right, now this is when we start getting to the money now. You know, extravagant, lavish, black and gold. Here we go. Yeah, they got money. Let me get that money here. Hold that purse, shit. I got money to floss on these niggas with. What y'all talking about? The fuck y'all talking about? Look at this shit. Hell yeah. Look at that. Doing the money dance. Stunting on y'all. They stunting on, hey, look, man. Hey, I'm broke. Hey, I'm a brokey, y'all, for real. I'm a brokey, man. Looking at these high schoolers, bro. Hey, I'm a straight up brokey. Okay? I just don't remember prom being this extravagant growing up, man. Now look at this. Now my man looking like he rolled up in like goddamn 10 Michelin tires. He rolled up in 10 Michelin tires. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I didn't even notice this. That look, man, hey, you dripped up and draped out. But whoever was recording the video, man, didn't even wipe off the lens, bro. Didn't even wipe off the lens, man. Shout out to Yachty on that one. Good Lord. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Look at that. Oh, he got the nails painted too? Oh yeah. Big drip. You know, that wasn't too bad. You know, but I think y'all are getting the point. But I got a couple more here. Okay, yeah. Now, when I saw this one, I said, okay. Now y'all taking it too damn far now. Y'all out here with bedazzled mask on, bro, looking like Phantom of the Opera ass nigga, man. God, dog, bro. Hey, y'all. Nah, I ain't mean to play that one. Bro.
Jesus.
Man, come on now, dog. Where Boosie at?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Look at the drip. Y'all.
Oh my God.
That's drip.
You fly. That's money.
Oh yeah.
Rich. Rich.
She got the angel wings.
She was a
Hey,
fairy.
bro, come on now, dog.
She was
Come
a fairy.
on, man.
She was a fairy.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
Billie Jean with the glove on. Man.
God. You fly. That's money.
Oh yeah.
Rich. Rich. My God. That's she was a fairy.
She was a fairy now. Okay. You know. We got homie Jay Blight in the building. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay Blight, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the homie in the building. All right. You know. I'm glad I don't have daughters, Jay. You gotta chill. You got a few more years until prom. Bro, I'm telling you. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Me or her mama ain't going for that shit. At all. At all. You know what I'm saying? A fairy, not an angel, right? Come on now. Come on now, OG. Crazy. All right. That ain't money. That ain't money. That's Temu shit. Somebody said cheap looking. A hot mess. All that just for shorty to cheat at some point. Oh, Lord. I believe that's an angel, sir. Y'all just say anything just to chat. Well, again, it's hood prom. It's hood prom. We talking. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Dude looking like Phantom of the Opera. See, you know, they were saying the same shit I was saying because I ain't even looked at these comments. Oh man! All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's get to the next one here. All right. Let's see what we got. What we got. Okay. We starting the bullshit early. You know, crazy hood prom on IG. Prom BS starting already. We took our 3-month-old to his first prom.
What's up, boy? Snap.
The biggest. The big.
What's up, boy? Snap.
The biggest. The big.
What's up, boy? Snap.
The biggest. The big.
Man, I'm speechless. We gonna get to the top 3 here, man. All right. All right, now. I got to take a shot on this one. Good Lord. Hey, cheers to y'all. Man, you went to a prom in Philly. Anytime I hear Philly, man, y'all know I got PTSD, man. Y'all know I got PTSD when it comes to Philly. All right, here we go. Y'all already know Philly John. Here we go.
What's the procedure when a baby's walking the room? What's the procedure when a baby's walking the room? What's the procedure when a baby's walking? Put on everything. I will fight the ring, and I will fight the crown. Yes, no, I'm not.
I know I'm gonna get a copyright on this, but Lord, y'all. Come on now. Hey, Humble, where you at, bruh? Hey, my homie, Humble Journeys. Hey, he an honorary barb. Where you at? Yeah. She say, look, man, I'm about to come out the Joan. Rapping on the mic. Y'all watch out, man. Y'all ain't Y'all ain't fucking with what I'm on right now.
What's the procedure when a bad bitch walk in the room?
What's the procedure when a bad bee walk in the room? Come on, man. We are 16, 17. Y'all are too young still to be calling yourselves bad bees. Hey, the homie say, there's just no way, bruh. Hey, nah, man. Hey, I know my homie, he an honorary bard, man. He an honorary barb. I know. I thought he would at least co-sign on this one. She said Ursula dress. Good Lord. Yeah, she this one now who Lord, is this her mama? I don't know. They matching in the green, but okay. Come on. Hey, Humble know the words. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Put your drinks up. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah, nah, she killed that. She killed that. All right, I got two more here. Oh man, nah, I gotta follow my homie, man. Oh man, but you know, hey. Now, this next one here, man. Crazy hood prompts. Hey, what is wrong? What is wrong with y'all, man? Nigga! What is wrong with y'all? Y'all riding in horses to the prom now? Oh my God. Look at this. Ooh-wee. Move out the way. Even the horse got glitter on it. God, dog, what? Craziness, man. All right, this the last one. And then we got the final boss. Okay. Now, I'm just going to play this one. Y'all see the caption.
Half a year of EBT for this. Hope those young stunners enjoy it. Half a year of EBT for this. Hope those young stunners enjoy it. Half a year of EBT for this. Hope those young stunners enjoy it.
You know, I was really trying to figure out, like, man, is this AI generated? You know, because AI has gotten very advanced, and sometimes it really is kind of hard to tell. But I'm like, man, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at this, man, at all. Lord Jesus Christ, man. Sheesh.
Half a year of EBT for this. Hope those young stunners enjoy it. Half a year of EBT. Hope those young stunners enjoy it.
Hope these young stunners enjoy it. Man, I play that one again. Which one? This one right here? Man, good Lord, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. All right. So now that we done went through the compilation here, man, we got sounds like AI.
EBT for this. Hope those young fellas enjoy it.
It could be, but how far off is it, man? How far off is it? Say the beat is taking me out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I can't tell, but you know, hey, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so I think that was the last one there. Okay, so let's get to the send off, the prom send off final boss here, because this is the final boss of all of them. Let's get to this shit here. Okay. This new generation of prom send-offs are on a different level. Here we go. Let's see. Look at this. And I mean, they look like they're in an affluent neighborhood. I mean, I get it. Oh, let me turn that off. But look at this. This is insane. So now, hold up. Let me see. I think this might be the better video right here. Hold up. Okay. All right. Our prom send-off's going too far. All right, here we go.
I think prom send-offs are doing too much money, too much attention, too much effort just for a dance. But it has never been just a dance. This is what it looks like when a community decides to celebrate its children out loud. This is what it looks like when a parent pauses and says, look at you. Look how far you've come. Getting to this moment couldn't have been easy. All night, early.
Look how far you've come. You've only graduated. You've only gotten to high school. You've only gotten to high school. You haven't gotten far at all.
Mornings, sacrifices that nobody saw, and prayers that nobody heard. So when that child steps outside dressed in excellence, it's not about showing off. It's about showing up for them. It's about surrounding them with love before they step into a world that's just not always the same. It's about capturing a moment. For some families, that's healing. For others, this is legacy. For all of us, this is love in its most visible form. No, this is not doing too much. This is doing exactly what's necessary, creating a memory that will carry for the rest of their lives. And for one night, before they walk into the future, they get to feel what it feels like when the world stops for them. Some people think prom send-offs are doing too much money, too much attention, too much effort just for a dance. But it has never been.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree. You know, yeah, man. Get them a tuxedo and a limo and call it a day, bro. Cause again, man, y'all spending all this money, and again, it looks like they live in a really nice neighborhood, you know, and everything. But I mean, I would just hope, you know, because not saying that that the grades don't match, or you know, the plans for their future don't match. Because I mean, based on where they're at, I can only make assumptions, but to me, it definitely looks it looks like y'all showing off. And I mean, hey, it is what it is, but this is just a lot. It's a lot for some 16, 17, 18-year-olds who don't have no life experience, don't know what it is to work for nothing, and you just getting it handed to you. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me go back up here in the comments, because I know y'all were kind of going in. Lady P say he purge ready. Bougie purge. Using the baby like an accessory. Yeah, they was for real. That's sad. Newborn at the prom. The photo's gonna be cute though. Yeah. How you buy babies for accessories? Right. the biggest baby of her class. What in the teen mom? Let's see. How many takes did? Oh yeah, someone had to fall down the stairs once or twice. Hey, somebody had to fall down them steps. She had to have fell down them steps at least once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Humble thinks that one video sounded like AI. The bee's taking me out. No cereal. You want that dress? No milk. You want that limo? Exactly. I hope they get reported. HOA had to be on their ass for this. Cause that's just ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous. I'm gonna have this playing while I'm reading these comments. It's about showing off. Yeah. I felt like it was definitely very flashy. I mean, look at this. The Blake. Golly, man. Crazy. With the sparklers in the back, jumping out the Maybach truck. Man. I'm wearing that suit all week after. You know it. I wore my prom suit for over 10 years. Thank you, Stacey Adams. Good Lord. Damn. My daddy would call the police on me. My daddy called the police on me because I wasn't home at 1 o'clock. Again, man, you know, prom was one of those experiences where, you know, hey, if you were lucky at the end of the night, you know, hey, and you was able to get some and lose your virginity and everything, like that'd be lit. It'd be lit. Like, I mean, I didn't lose my virginity on prom. You know, it was afterwards. But, you know, leading up to it, hey, the senior year, hey man, shout out to my best friend. Shout out to my best friend because he was willing to ride me and my ex around in the car that prom night, you know, while we was back there, you know, messing around, fooling around. We was back there fooling around, you know. But yeah, prom used to be so simple. But my thing is this, you know, you do this for your child at 16, 17, and then it's like, I just think that it sets the foundation for them to be hella entitled for years to come whenever it comes to certain things that they want, or even whenever they start dating and getting into relationships. The expectation is that, you know, whoever it is that they end up with should be able to do these lavish, extravagant things that their parents were able to do for them, but they don't even know that their parents were maybe paying for this shit with Klarna, Afterpay, maxing out their credit cards, you know, selling their EBT food stamps and, you know, everything else in order to make this happen, you know? So of course, you know, social media, you know, social media doing what social media does and reacting to it. But before we get to that, how much does a hood prom, you know, cost? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. For all right, let's set the criteria before I show y'all this carousel. So if we're taking the average, you know, high school young lady who's attending prom, you know, whenever it comes to her dress, hair, nails, whatever expenses you think that it would cost in order for her to have the hood prom experience, y'all let me know in the comments right now how much y'all think it would cost. How much y'all think it would cost? All right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. It's how many people in the chat? I got a counter of 4 people in the chat. I should at least see 3 comments. Okay. 6 G's. Okay. Jay Blight says 6 G's. 6 grand. Okay. We got 5 people in the chat. I need 5 comments. Y'all let me know. How much do y'all think? Let me just pull it up here because we're gonna do the breakdown. And I'm gonna just pour me another little shot here. All right. Y'all let me know down in the chat. How much would it cost for this prom to happen? The homie Humble Journey says 10 stikes. 10 stikes. You know what I'm saying? 10 of them things, 10 grand, $10,000. You know. Hey, look, we getting there. Okay. All right.
Donations.
Okay, Yachty says depends, 5 to 15K. I didn't ask the prom, but when I showed up, majority of the dudes was trying to dance with me. Okay. I hear you, shit. They was trying to get, hey, look, Lady P, they was trying to give you a baby on prom night. Shit, you know. 10 stacks in debt for prom before college? Exactly. And that's the point of this. Like, yo, y'all are willing to go in debt. But we talking about building generational wealth here. Okay? My daughter's 5. I better start saving. Hey, today, you should have started saving yesterday for prom. Okay? Let's see. A normal prom, $500 to $1,000. That's reasonable. You know, $500 to $1,000. That's reasonable. All right. So let's get into the breakdown. Cheers. Okay. Nails and toes, $250. My beautiful dress. Let's see.
Donations.
$22.69.
Donations.
$2,269. Golly. Makeup, $200.
Donations.
Food, $900. My company had to eat. Nigga, what?
Jesus.
$900 for the family to eat? Okay. Car, $2,000. God dog.
Donations.
Woo-wee.
Donations.
We run up a tab. Shoes, $63. $63? Hairpiece, $15. Yes, my mom got 2 of everything. Purse, $72. Bundles and hair, $625.
Donations.
Ali.
Donations.
Decoration, something rental, $1,550 and $1,000. God dog for the sign. Golly. Ramaya Alexa prom send off. Man. Lashes. I'm a brand ambassador for my queen. Hey, y'all go book her. Wink by Kaya. Tip $45. $45. Good Lord. Okay.
Donations.
Man.
Donations.
Extra stuff. Now we get into the extra stuff. Photographer, $445. Videographer, $350. After party sprinter. Now hold up now. The car, the Rolls Royce wasn't good enough for the 2 stikes. But now y'all got the after party sprinter, $500. After party Airbnb, $450. Studio, what y'all doing in the studio? $420. After prom fit, $1,300. Oh my Lord. Total amount, $12,510. FYI. I didn't even want to post this because I know how social media can be, but some of y'all asked. I'm truly one of the most humble people you'll ever meet, and I just wanted to say I enjoyed prom so much. Woo.
Donations.
Golly, man.
Donations.
Money, money, money. Let's see what they saying over here in the comments, y'all. Prom is once in a lifetime. Of course. I'm just thankful I grew up in a humble generation. Exactly. Prom has become a damn joke in the African American culture. They are laughing at us. Please keep this comment at the forefront of your mind, because after we get through this, of course, you know, social media got to weigh in, and we just gonna see the difference between when a certain group of people says something and another group of people say the same exact thing, and how people react to people saying is essentially the same shit. All right. Just curious, how are her grades? Does she have college funds? How's her attitude? Please don't come for me. Just asking a question. You got to put that disclaimer out there, you know, because they definitely gonna look. The sisterhood definitely gonna come for you. All right, just asking a question. My son had 3 proms in 1 year. Thank God that was in 2012. Total for all 3 was $600. Well, I mean, it was your son. You know, you only got to get, you know, a rental, a tux rental, or maybe just buy one and buy 1 tux and call it a day. But girl, my wedding dress didn't even cost $1,000 back in 2010. Well, that was 2010. It's 2026 now. It's 16 years later. Inflation, the price of the brick ain't the same. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. So, you know. But all right. So, $12,000. $12,000 for the prom, man. $12,000 for the prom. Yo, that's insane, man. And that's just her, like, never. But again, you know, for the same people that, you know, are spending 12, 20, 15K on prom, you would hope that, you know, their college tuition is already paid for. You would hope that they got scholarship offers to the best HBCUs or the top universities, you know, in their state, or, you know, they're on the path to entrepreneurship after they graduate, you know. But I don't know. I just hope for the best. I just hope for the best, man. That's all I can say. So, like I said, man, of course, you know, social media, you know, is weighing in and everything, and we're gonna get there. But trying to think how I want to roll this out first. All right, because I be thinking out loud in real time. All right, you know what? Before we get to the reactions, man, because this is gonna go into the reactions as well. All right. Because again, you know, you spending all this money, and I think that, you know, we have an issue with trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to keep up with what we see on reality TV. And then you come to find out that a lot of these people that, you know, black folks seem to look up to and hold on a pedestal and place on a pedestal, at the end of the day, they're broker than you. And they broker than you. They just make it look better. All right. So we're gonna go into this one video here where this lady basically gets scammed. You know, out of some money because, you know, she provided a service for this woman and her daughter, you know, getting ready for prom. She put together the dress, and then she did a chargeback on it. So let's see. So again, you know, motherfuckers will come online and make it seem as though they just so popping, they got money. Oh, you know, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We ain't broke over here. We doing this, we doing that. And then behind the scenes, y'all doing chargebacks. And y'all can't fool me, man. But here we go. Remember that blue prom dress? Okay, so here we go.
Okay, y'all remember this dress right here? Yeah, the one I was showing y'all that I made. It went viral on Instagram and TikTok. Well, guess what, y'all? Girl's mother disputed that charge on my website. She disputed the deposit for it. The deposit is the price for the material. Here is the dispute that she made on my Shopify. Y'all read that. She stated that she bought flowers from me. Mind you, I don't even sell flowers. I don't know where she got that from. She just making shit up at this point. Okay, cool, bet. Basically, you're saying you didn't receive a product from me, which is the dress. Mind you, this is not a shipping a dress type of situation. She came and picked this up. She came to my house, and I have it on video. I have a video of her in a TikTok that went viral of her daughter coming, trying on the dress.
Now I'm looking at the dress, and the dress is a bit much for prom, but you know, okay. I mean, it's a nice looking dress. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot for prom.
And paying me and taking it with her. So, what do you mean you ain't get the dress? Now I feel like y'all trying me. Y'all think I'm slow because y'all don't try them white people like that. Of course y'all gonna try me. Like, that don't make no sense to me. So now, unfortunately, I gotta make an example out of you. And I hit the mother up, but I think I'm blocked or something. So I just messaged the girl and said, hey, your mom made it a dispute, you feel me? Y'all have till a certain time to, you know, send me the chargeback money back, or I'm gonna do a story time on y'all. She ends up, the daughter ends up DMing me back, saying it's ridiculous, you posted us. Well, it's ridiculous that your mom tried to charge back that money. And I'm gonna be real, I didn't even really want to involve her, but I don't have her mother's Instagram. I'm blocked, and now I have a chargeback on my Shopify that I now have to pay back. Now at this point, I'm out of $500 because what she disputed was the deposit money, and that was the deposit money is for the materials. I use that money to strictly buy the materials. So what she disputed, I made no profit off of. Well, I put a dispute in and I showed all the evidence, the pictures of her in the dress, everything. She literally collabed her prom photos on my business page, and I have the screenshot. She took it off now, but it's too late, baby. I already screenshot everything. I'm gonna put everything right here. I'm gonna show y'all her in the dress. And I'm going to show y'all her collaboration. And I'm going to show you the text messages of her mom saying, oh, we love the dress. Everybody loved the dress. Right here.
Can you send me all the pics? Okay. Thank you. You looked amazing. Thank you so much. I love my dress.
I can't make this shit up. So now at this point, I'm waiting for Shopify to submit my evidence. And I'm waiting on her bank to respond. I'm just too nice. Mind you, they was late to multiple of the appointments, and I charged late fees.
Late. Look, man. Hey, I know this all too well. I know this all too well, man, from personal training, a lot of, you know, or doing consults with a lot of, you know, melanated sisters. You know, they show up to the calls late, if they show up at all. And then whenever it comes down to payment, you know, all of a sudden it's, can we work out a payment arrangement, a payment agreement? Oh, I gotta look at my finances. Can I get with you? Can I get back with you? You know, they be giving you the runaround. You know, so I get it.
Then she had her daughter sitting in my house for like 2 hours after the fitting, after I told her she just got to try her dress on and leave. She went to a whole appointment and left her daughter in my house. Like, and I ain't even complain. I ain't charge her no extra fees or nothing. That is not my job. So for you to just try to charge back money, I should have took the signs, but I did make her pay most of the balance in cash. Cause I don't know, something like, I feel like God told me, get that in cash. I don't know why, but God was right, and He's on, cause I would have been at $1,000 if I would have gave her an invoice, because I believe that she would have disputed the whole $1,000. Like she charged back $250. Like, girl. And I don't care how much it was. It could have been $5. You're still stealing from me. I took my time on that. I move my schedule around for my clients and everything, and I take my time, and I try to make sure y'all are beautiful. So y'all can at least respect that. But yeah, y'all like, comment, repost this, and blow this up. And yeah, we gonna figure this out. I'm gonna update y'all on the dispute once I hear back from Shopify.
All right. So again, you know what I'm saying? While you out here trying to give your daughter the whole hood prom experience, here you are, shortchanging another black woman. Y'all claim to be so about, you a girl's girl, and how y'all love black women so much, and it's always gonna be black women for me. That's what y'all be saying, man. That's what y'all be saying. But then whenever it comes down to, dollars and cents and actually conducting business, then all of, hey, look, man, y'all ain't got it. Y'all doing chargebacks. My sister done spent, hours putting together this nice dress for your daughter. And instead of you just paying this sister for her services, here you are saying that, she's charging you for things that, that ain't even included, crazy. So we got to follow up from that. All right. I just think it's insane how, again, man, y'all claim to be girls, and y'all don't like each other like that for real. I see through the bullshit, but, y'all can keep it up. All right, hold up. All right, let's see. So we got an update on the dispute, and the mother replies. So we about to see what the mother looked like. We gonna see what the mom looked like in this one. Here we go.
Part 3, mind you, this is the last time I'm speaking on these people. I'm not giving them no more clout off me, none of that. But boom, y'all did y'all big one. Yeah, chat, y'all found the mama.
This the mama right here. Mama look like she got money for that BBL. Mama look like she probably charged back that BBL too. Yo, charging back a BBL is insane work. Oh my God. Yo, I bet not find out that she charged back a BBL, man. Ridiculous.
Instagram, mind you, I never knew what the mother looked like. Like I said, she never came up here. But y'all did y'all homework. People from Houston, I guess, know her. They was sending me her stuff. I'm not finna post her ad or nothing or anything, because I'm not finna get this lady no more clout off me, for real. Like, she not finna get no clout on me, because that's what she want, especially after she posted this. She keeps saying,
keep tagging me about that ugly ass dress. I want to go viral anyway. And loser.
My dress is ugly. Stop tagging me in that ugly ass dress.
Okay, now
like,
it's ugly.
Just been sending me screenshots. I guess she been
ugly.
Making like comments. But I did see one screenshot where she said, "Oh, this was the real inspo. That hoe robbed us." I'm gonna put it right here. Basically, she said, "I did what I wanted to do on the."
This was the inspo. Oh, this was the inspiration she wanted to do. I'm so mad I couldn't dispute the whole thing. That hoe robbed us. That was the inspiration right there. I mean, I'm sorry. I felt like the dress that she created looked better than this. Y'all let me know. Hey, y'all let me know down in the chat. Which dress looked better? This one right here that she gained inspiration from, or the one that she actually put together for the girl. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that the dress that old girl put together look better than this one.
Dress design, and I didn't do what they agreed to. Yeah. I don't know if she forgets that I posted all the evidence, like we have a text thread. I don't know, like if she's thinking about that, but
she not.
Baby, I never just did anything. We agreed to this, and I'm gonna show y'all the messages. Boom, she did send me that inspo pic, and she also sent me her budget, which was $500 to $1,500. Boom, right here, right?
Okay. Like 500 to 1,500. Okay, so I think this option would be the best option. Okay, so I think this option would be the best option. This would be $1,000. The cheapest I can go for a corset dress is $1,500, but it'll have to be less condensed. This fabric alone will probably cost $500. Okay, yeah, Yachty agrees with me. Okay, yeah, I thought the dress that she put together was better than the inspiration dress, and they thought it was fire too. So let's stop.
She sent two different dresses. She sent the one that she posted, and then she sent another one that looked similar to the dress that I made. For the time frame, it would be easier for me to do the lower dress that looked like the dress that she ended up buying. And that the other dress would be more than her budget. Unless we did a corset dress that was simpler. Like my corset dresses start at $1,500 if you want a simpler design, if you want the ones like she did. Because those materials and fabrics cost a lot of money. Like the fabric for that dress probably would have cost between $350, $500 after shipping and all that. And then plus I would have had to made it in less than a month. I don't like to rush my work, so that's why I was like, I want to do the other one for $1,000. I could do $1,000 for that one. Mind you, I've been sending her the materials, the products the whole time. I have all this proof. She been sending me deposits. If you never liked the dress and you didn't like the dress, why did you pay for it in full if I just did anything? See, I don't like when people lie on me, because that's where it gets, she ain't doing nothing but helping me build my...
She don't like when people lie on her. I know somebody else who be lying too. We talked about them last night, but
my case, I don't do people like that. I don't understand why I would take my time and do a design. But yeah, like I said, I'm over this. And I ain't giving them no clout of me directly, so yeah.
So yeah.
But for real, I got a lot of support off of this, and it went viral and everything. And to be honest, I took this L to the chin, and it turned out to be a win. You know what I'm saying? Because now my business is flourishing. Right now, I'm getting hella DMs about orders, and I'm getting a lot of support. So I thank y'all, and y'all be patient with me as I try to, maneuver through the new changes and the new capacity of people that's coming. And y'all just be patient. I'm trying to DM everybody back, and thank y'all for the support. I really appreciate it, and it warms my heart so much. Thank you.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Young lady out here, trying to get it, and trying to get it in an honest way, moving with integrity, doing business, and providing a high quality service. I can appreciate that. I think if I had to offer a tidbit of advice to her, would be to make sure when you doing business with Black folks, unfortunately, or just business in general, but especially with melanated folks, you got to have stuff in writing. If you're going to be creating these custom $1,000, $1,500, dollar dresses, with deposits and this, that, and the third, I mean, there has to be something in writing that, the deposits are non-refundable. It got to be something in the clause about chargebacks. It has to be, something that is ironclad, not just a verbal, yes, sis, I got you, I understand, times is hard. I understand that gas is $4 a gallon and you struggling and you ain't getting no child support from your baby daddy and this, that, and the third. It gotta be something. It gotta be something that's in black and white, no mistaking it. And she need to go to Chat GPT, Claude. She need to use one of these AI services, AI sites, and and draft up an agreement that these women would have to sign moving forward. Because for you to spend so much of your time and effort and energy into creating these beautiful pieces for women, and for them to try to shit on you on the back end, nah, that's crazy. You need to get compensated in full for your services. You shouldn't even have to be out here doing a story time on some ratchet chicks. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that at all. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. We got my cousin. We got my cousin Mary in the building. Better late than never. Appreciate you being up in here with us tonight. So I mean, hey man, we not done with the hood prom, because again, like I said, social media definitely had to weigh in on it. And I just black folks, first let me before I say this, man. Before I say this, I'm gonna take this shot, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then I'm gonna play these next couple clips, man. All right, so cheers to y'all. Shout out to Mary in the building. But okay, so I think that this is just my honest opinion whenever it comes to black folks, the black community, the black community. We have a real issue with other cultures, other races, giving honest critiques of the black community, and I think that for a lot of black folks, it's super easy for us to talk about other races of people and how they do this and that, and and try to shit on other races of people, but we hate it when the mirror is turned back on us. And we know for a fact that it's true. It's true. Now, we done went through all of these hood prom, the whole compilation of them, and there's plenty more of them out there and everything. We just seen this young lady. We just seen this young lady right here trying to do business in an honest and honorable way for women for her fellow sisters to shit on her, all right. So, so I had to set that up in order to get here. So we're going to start with this white lady here. We're going to start with this white lady, and she's going to talk about hood prom. And I know for a lot of melanated folks, they not going to like what she has to say. And I'm not going to give my commentary. I'm just going to play this video, and I'm going to read comments. And then I'm going to go to another video, and I'm going to read the comments. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all see the same thing that I see. Okay? So here we go.
season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture. Because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually no I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies, so they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride, so they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substituting their wedding with prom.
First comment reads. Where's my stuff at?
I beg your pardon.
Long as we ain't married to our cousins. Meanwhile, y'all getting married at 21 and divorced with 3 kids by 26, and now you looking for a BBC. How you hating from the outside and you can't even get in? It's giving Becky hated her prom. If she brushed her teeth as much as she does that cat, she wouldn't look like that. First off, not everything Black girls do need a struggle narrative. We can just be fly. We been that and always will be that. Prom culture in Black communities isn't about replacing weddings. It's about celebration, creativity, family support, and showing up. Y'all love turning joy into pathology. Y'all will see Black joy and immediately turn it into trauma. That says more about you than it ever will about us. I truly want to know why people analyze us so much. Like, what exactly do you gain if it's not affecting you directly? They hate on us so bad, it's sick. Why does she even care? Y'all move, I got it. Just so y'all know, her mother's a BM. Literally, her dad up and left and was never around. So it makes sense. Okay, so y'all get it. Like I said, I prefaced it. Now, let's go here. Let's see. Okay. Woman says the way the Black community does prom is one of its biggest issues. Here we go.
Baby showers are a problem in the Black community, but also prom. Prom is also an issue that we have to talk about, because why have I seen kids, mind you, they're in high school. These are children who are spending $10,000, $15,000 on prom because they have their cars, their outfits, hair, their makeup, their entrance. They make a grand entrance like they're the Queen of England, which I understand, but at the same time, it's almost like this is the highlight of their lives. This is the height of their life. This is the biggest celebration of their lives besides a baby shower. Mind you, these girls tend to wear white on their prom night or on their prom dresses, which maybe I'm old, maybe I'm brainwashed, but from what I've learned from my mom, my grandma, you'd never wear white in that kind of dramatic effect until your wedding. That is reserved for your wedding because it's that sacred and special. For you to be dressed up in these elaborate dressings on prom and you're spending all this money, it's almost like they're not even thinking about their wedding. They're not even thinking about what comes after this. This is it. Like, there's no plans to save this kind of money and celebration for the wedding. And mind you, a lot of the money for the prom is to celebrate prom, not necessarily the girl and the guy graduating high school. We also have to remember that it would make a little bit it would be a little bit different if the celebration was for graduating high school with like a certain honors, but most of the time the prom budget is just for the sake of prom. There's no special significance behind it. It's just prom. Like, not, hey, I'm graduating high school with honors and I got valedictorian and that. No, it's just, I want to show out for prom. I didn't really care about school like that, but I want to show out for prom. Senseless, brainless. We have to do better as a community because prom and a baby shower cannot be the highlight of our lives. Those two things cannot be the things that we can't wait to celebrate. That is so strange. And yes, baby showers are a problem.
Play this last one here.
Substituting their wedding with prom. It's prom season, and that only means one thing, and that is hood prom. What people fail to realize is that hood prom and baby mama culture, they go hand in hand.
That sounds a bit familiar, Sounds a bit... I said I was going to be quiet.
Because you can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom, baby showers, gender reveals, or anything like that without baby mama culture. We've seen it all. We've seen the long dresses with the long trains. The reason why those dresses are so extravagant, they want to have the nice cars, the lights, the fireworks, is because this is the closest that these girls will ever get to being a bride in the black community. I know y'all don't want to hear this. It's especially in your lower income households. There's no emphasis on family anymore. Some of these girls will never get married. They're going to continue to be a baby mama, never be able to walk down the aisle. Some will. The majority of these girls will never be a wife. They'll never be a bride, never have a wedding. These dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. Like I said, these kids are substituting their wedding for prom. Spend so much money, time, and resources on a prom than we do when it comes to having a graduation, and I'm talking about college graduations. We don't celebrate people getting married. We spend it on proms and baby showers. Seeing these girls going in Maybachs. I saw one girl going in a freaking helicopter. Are you serious? They got dancers, posters, and some of them I saw coming right up out of Section 8 housing. One lady said she would have to sell some of her food stamps so that she could save up enough money for her daughter's prom. That just goes to show how our priorities are so messed up, because we'll have money for the things that we want to do, but for the things that we need, or we can't seem to find a dime. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with, wearing the nice dresses and things, but we also need to look at our priorities as well. And what are we teaching our kids? Are we teaching them to get married, to, marry before you carry? Are we teaching them that? In the black community, there's no father. In the black community, the homes are split apart. In the black community, we celebrate everything but the right things. But let me know down in the comments, do y'all agree with me or no? These kids...
Golly. First comment reads, I'm glad she said it. Sad, but statistics are statistics. Some of the prom dresses are inappropriate. Let's see. No evidence offered about the relationship between going on prom and graduating college or ever getting married. We can look at the current statistics about black women in marriage and okay, all right. All teenagers have the right to a fancy party in the U.S. The fact that Mexican-American girls have a quinceañera and still have a high marriage rate debunks this association. Leave them alone. Look, man, black folks, man, y'all get on my nerves, man. Y'all really do. I hate when y'all try to bring up other races and cultures to try to validate or try to discredit the point that is being made in the video. A quinceañera is, based on a young lady that is making the transition from, childhood to, womanhood, and it's still a big thing. You don't see them with scantily clad quinceañera dresses. There's still some class there. And again, the purpose is different. It's different. This is cultural within their community. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't like how y'all try to throw up other races. Nah, let's stay where we're at right now. The woman in this video is just repeating word for word what another lady said in the original video. And it's crazy how y'all are agreeing with her just because of her skin tone. And again, both of these women are essentially saying the same thing, but again, like I said, I preface this at the beginning with black folks hate it. Black folks love to dish it out to other races of people and tell people how their houses aren't in order and this, that, and the third, but they hate it when the mirror is reflected back on them. That's just it. Point blank, period. And it is what it is. And I think that, this hood prom, man, it's crazy. And you know what, man? We're going to see the same thing here in the next few weeks with graduation. You're going to see a whole bunch of people walking across stage, acting a fool, at a formal ceremony where you have reached a milestone and it's worth celebrating. But there's a time and a place for that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see that here in the next few weeks, and y'all gonna see me going off about graduation too, because again, man, perfect attendance, graduation. Look, man, doing the things that we supposed to do. I say that we could do better. People will tell me that, hey, this is a once in a lifetime, opportunity. This is X, Y, and Z. Let the kids have fun. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, man, all right. And then you wonder why, other people got their criticisms about us. But hey, man, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do, man. Yeah, y'all do what y'all want to do, man. Y'all want to have these hood proms. Y'all want to step and stomp and twerk at graduation and act the damn fool at a formal event. Y'all want to be like this at the hold up, let me see. Let me pull it up real quick. Hold up. Y'all want to be like this at the hot damn graduation. Let me let's see. Hold up. Where is it at? I had it. Yeah. Yeah, y'all want to be like this at the hot damn graduation and shit. Hey, by all means, man. Be my guest, man, but we just know that it was over from the beginning. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be like that. Y'all want to be like that at the graduation. Hey, by all means, y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Hey, look, man, y'all got it. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Whatever, man. I'm leaving it alone. But let me go up here in the comments, man, cause let's see. OG say from the white lady, this bitch treating us like National Geographic. Nah, I think she was just keeping it a buck. I paid for 2 proms so far as a black father. Both didn't tally 1K together. That's all I'm saying, bro. It don't take all of that. It don't take all of that. You know what I'm saying? Did he say, look, I don't know. Looking at all these hood proms kind of make me wish I had one. Oh, shit. Never mind. I've been informed I almost spent a G on my firstborn son. Okay, on my firstborn. There we go. But he wasn't hood and was flied in a mud. That's all I'm saying. I mean, hey, look, man, if you're gonna spend the bread, look, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Yachty said I had a quinceañera. It was a church ceremony and everything, but they still drove the importance of marriage. If people ain't driving the importance of marriage and family at prom? Not with these two people that they're. We know for a fact. Like, let's keep it a buck, because I'm glad Yachty can weigh in on it and give us that perspective from from her lens growing up in a Spanish household. Because like let's keep it a buck, with all of these couples that we saw, these young couples, none of the parents are saying that, hey, y'all need to stick together. Where y'all going to college? Oh, y'all need to make sure y'all going to the same college. Better yet, you telling your daughter not to rush get into a marriage. You need to hold off as long as possible. You need to go out here and be strong, independent, and you don't need no man. You need to pursue your career. You need to be a boss babe. There's no emphasis on family when it comes to going to prom. Like, so again, the point still stands that for a lot of people, prom is essentially their wedding. But hey, y'all can look, man. People can live in delusion if they want to. People can live in delusion if they want to, but hey man, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, at least from my lens. But that's different. They probably was saving before you was born. I'll tell you this. It was less than 12K. Yeah, that quinceañera wasn't no 12K. I'm going to drop the pic in the chat. Was you right? Oh, man. Tell them don't come back pregnant, but send them half off. Yeah. Hey, don't come back pregnant. Again, man. Again. Prom back in the day was super simple. You get your little basic ass tux. You get your little basic ass tuxedo. You go to the little fancy restaurant in your town. You go out to eat. You dance. Hopefully you clap some cheeks, and then you taking your ass home. Wasn't none of this. Wasn't none of the fireworks and extravagance and whatever, man. But anyways, man, all right. The land of make-believe, man. The land of delusion, As a matter of fact, all right. We can do this a couple different ways here. I got a couple different land of delusion clips that I can either go through right now, or I can save for next week, or I could play this Kendra G joint. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it like this, man. If y'all want to watch the Kendra G video, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all want to go through the land of delusion, put a 2 in the chat, and we'll see what y'all want to do, man. Cause I'm open to either one. Because the ones that I got for the Land of Delusion, you know, I can save those for next week. Niggas will still be talking about Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson next week. So, you know, I mean, it's not imperative. The Kendra G isn't imperative either. But, you know, I wanted to be interactive. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep y'all on as long as y'all are willing to be on. So, you know, y'all let me know. Do videos, all the Land of Delusion. So, okay. OG say I went to 2 proms. So, one, what I say one was for next week, the title, okay. Have a discussion on delusional people. All right. Y'all want to do G? Y'all want to do the Kendra G? Okay. We can definitely do the Kendra G. Let's do the Kendra G. This whole night been about delusion. Hey, you ain't lied about that. You ain't lied about that. But tired of Meg, so I picked 3. OG say, I don't want to watch Kendra, but I'm tired of Meg. So I picked 3. Okay. He says none of the above. None of the above. Okay. Whole night been delusional. Man. All right. We're going to do the Kendra G, man. We're going to do the Kendra G. All right, man. Y'all buckle up, man. Y'all buckle up. Okay, because, good Lord. All right. Let's see. Let me get this queued up here. All right, so we got, where's she at? All right, we're gonna go to this one right here. Brace yourself. Mom to 3, no sex until marriage. She will make you look better. Lord, let me go ahead and pour my shot for this one already. Yeah, OG. Stay with us, man. Don't go nowhere, man. Kendra G was 1. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, all right. I appreciate you, Lady P. All right. Here we go. Brace yourself. Mom to 3, no sex until marriage. All right.
Okay, like you looking for love. Don't say
Let me make it bigger. That's what she said.
tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How many tattoos do you have?
7.
7. Are those all butterflies? Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now. Available on iPhones and Android phones.
No. Well, this is like a collage.
Okay.
Butterfly, Hello Kitty, my child's name, and I'm a Gemini.
Okay. All right.
Oh Lord, she a Gemini. Good Lord.
Hey, so is your name Ashley?
She rapping us all wrong already.
Mm-hmm. All right. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31,
well,
and what you do?
June
You'll be 31.
Mm-hmm. June
30. 31. So you're 30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so you a Gemini or a Taurus?
Gemini.
You're a Gemini. Okay, so you're 30, Gemini. Her birthday. Well, you 2 months away, girl. We still in April.
Right, but it's the year.
I feel you. My birthday's in 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks. Okay. Ashley, 30, Gemini. You said you have a kid. You have 1 kid?
I have 3 boys.
3 boys. How old are your 3 boys?
9, 8, and 2. Well, he'll be 3 in September.
Say again?
He'll be 3 in September.
9, 8, 2. All by the same man?
No, I have 2 baby brothers.
Okay. Girl, just tell me the age in this moment.
Oh, 2, 7, and 9.
Okay, got you. 2 baby daddies. You ever been married?
No.
Why you not with the 2-year-old dad?
Because he's very toxic. He lied and manipulated me to even get me. He lied about everything, including his name. So I just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long did you date him before you found everything out?
He kind of got mad and like blurted everything out, like we got in an argument. But this was like back in 2022. So
before you got pregnant. So basically, he lied, which is fair.
Okay, so
Hold on. He lied, which okay. He manipulated you, okay. You ain't know his name, okay. But you found it all out before you got pregnant by him, girl.
No, I didn't even know I was pregnant until like I was 4 months.
Okay, it's a bit to unpack here. A bit to pack here. Okay. This was back in 2022. You was messing with old buddy for another 2 years before you got pregnant. Man, it's not the math ain't it just okay.
So essentially we met on Hinge. He matched with me. We met that same night. So how I got pregnant is, you know, when you connect with somebody, you with them, we were together like nonstop for 2 weeks. I end up finding out, like hot and heavy.
Well, girl, I'm not sleeping with nobody I only known for 2 weeks though.
Lies.
Lies. My mindset was, it's just like when you...
Man, look, man, lies. You know good and well, man. You know good and well.
Stop the cap.
You know good and well, man. If you met a dude that you was feeling and the energy was there, you know, you gonna give it up. You gonna give it up. We not gonna act like that. Like let's be for real, man. We all grown ups here.
Connect with a person like you feel like you know them like longer, and like I said, like we were together for 2 weeks straight, so it was just like, you know.
So do you take responsibility for your part, because that was too fast?
Sure. I played it back in my mind, like prior to me meeting him, me and my baby daddy to my first 2 kids were like in like a complicated spot. Like he was messing with somebody else I didn't know. I thought we were trying to work it out. So when I played it back, I'm like, oh, he was a rebound. So I wasn't emotionally stable per se. And then, like I said, after, you know, we were still kind of complicated. And then after connecting with somebody like so strongly and so fast, I was like, oh, okay. Kind of like went with the flow. That was a bad mistake because, like I said, I want to say a month after that, he lied about his name, his age, how many kids he had, like everything.
Well, girl.
She fell for the delusion. That's what it was. That's what it was. She fell for the delusion. You know what I'm saying? She was dealing with X, Y, and Z with old buddy. She was probably sleeping with both dudes at the same time. But the new guy was giving her a certain type of energy and was basically telling her everything that she wanted to hear. And he sold her a dream and she bought into it. And, you know, that's how we are where we are right now.
Oh, of course he did. You ain't know that man.
But no, that's the thing. But here's the thing. I never had a person lie about their name.
I mean, yeah, that's a
profile. It was like,
but you still decided to have a baby bomb. Like, okay.
It was just weird. I never encountered someone who lied about, like, if I ask you, what is your name? Like, I don't expect you to give me a whole completely different name. If I ask you when you were born, I don't expect you to give me a whole completely different birthday. If I ask you how many kids you have, I don't expect you to say 1 and you have 6. So, I don't know. It was just weird to me. I never...
Okay, so don't cut me off in this moment. But you ain't know him. That's the whole point. You got intimate with a man who you didn't take enough time to get to know in any way. So at the end, don't cut me off, because you keep trying to cut me off. 2 weeks, girlfriend, you don't know nothing about nobody in 2 weeks, child. Like what does Steve Harvey say? It takes 90 days on a job before they give you health care. So you just gotta, I'm not defending him in no way because he lied. But what I'm saying is you moved too fast to Like, because you're telling
He
me
led with it,
of knowing
OG.
him, you got pregnant?
He led with the majesty. He a leader.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he would have, because here's the thing, like when I get to know someone, because that's essentially when you get to meet someone, you ask questions to get to know them. I don't expect the person to lie about everything I ask you, number one. And number two, if he would have told me he has 6 kids, he would have been friend zoned right away.
And that's why he ain't tell you, and that's why you got to take responsibility. Hold on. Ain't nobody, he lied because he didn't want you to know everything because he knew you would be out. But that's why we got to take self-accountability and vet longer, because at the end of the day, you know.
Would she have been out though? Would she have been out? Because I'm sorry, I'm not so inclined to believe that if she would have found out that he had 6 kids, that she would have been out the door. I'm not so convinced of that. You know, because even after you found out all of this stuff, you still ended up fucking with the nigga anyway. So I'm not so convinced that she would have just been like, nah, he would have been X'd out and he wouldn't have been an option. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Oh, it's going to be on you, right? So it's like, I'm not defending his
accountability for my actions. Like I said, I wasn't in the mental space. I was just, I just found out my baby daddy had tried to put me in a triangle. So when I said, the reason why I was so hot and heavy is because this is the first person, me and my baby daddy have been together since 2017. So this is the first person I actually had a strong connection with prior to him. So, I thought it was going to go somewhere. And like I said, we met that same night we matched and we was together for 3 weeks. That's how I got pregnant. But yeah, so it was just, it was just
Ashley, let me jump in. You didn't have a strong connection because it was a lie.
Hold up. I'm so confused about the timeline. Am I the only one who's confused about the timeline? Because it's 2026. She would have got pregnant if the son is 2 years old, she would have got pregnant in 2022, maybe 2021-ish. The timeline ain't adding up to me, y'all. The timeline, because it seemed like they met 4 years ago, and they was together for 3 weeks, and then she found out. I'm confused. She lying. The math ain't mathing. So was it a 3-week relationship or longer? Okay, so y'all in it with me. Y'all in it with me because I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? This is when you get old, you start putting shit together man, nah. Motherfuckers be lying. Yeah. Why you fucking lying? Why you always lying? Yeah, she lying.
Trying to get you. You had strong chemistry. You had strong what is it called? Lust. You had strong excitement. But we have to rewrite these words, because when you say stuff, I had strong chemistry. No, you don't know nobody in 2 weeks. Okay, it's all fantasy land, and hot and heavy. He might have been attractive, and that's fair. But long-term stuff, to really build with somebody, you ain't learning that in 2 weeks.
And then on top of that, I was 26 when I met him. So this is not like me now. This is like I said, a while ago. And again, I wasn't emotionally ready for anything, to be honest. Me looking back, you're right, 100%. I'm not defending anything. That's why right now I'm abstinence. I'm not even, I'm a whole different, I'm, gonna be 31. I'm not this, my mindset now, it's not and then again, that was the first time ever in my life I had a person lie about everything. So that was kind of a new kind of and then the only reason why I found out is when he got mad and disclosed everything. He was in a whole relationship. So it's just it was a lot going on. He was in a whole relationship,
but you were also in a whole type of situation with your other two kids' father too. It sounded like you were in between relationships and shit was overlapping as well.
Myself accountable, but yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, let me just. I'm listening to you. I gotta just change the YouTube show start time because I can tell we about to be with Ashley for a second, child. Ashley, okay, so that's over. That's over. You mentioned you're abstinent. You're abstinent until marriage or relationship.
Marriage, no.
Marriage. So now you're abstinent to marriage. How long you been practicing? How long you been abstinent for?
Now it is. I started February of last year, so about like a month and some change. I mean, a year and some change.
A year and some change.
It's April, gonna be May, so yeah.
Listen, I respect your choice, and I feel like, but you know, you going from one extreme to the next. So now you went from. Hold on, Ashley, don't cut me off. I'm gonna let you talk. We're gonna. You can respond after. It's your life, so you can stand in it. But it's gonna be definitely 2 weeks, hot and heavy. All of that is way too fast. Now the new requirement is wedding, and then some men might say you have 3 kids, including a 2-year-old, and I have to agree to be stepfather to these children without having sex with you until the wedding night. So I think they're both extremes, but it's your world. Are you dead set? Like, are you dead set unless you're a wife, you're not having sex again?
Oh, absolutely. I found, I always had God, but like a year, like when you go through life, right? And it's like everything is like happening at once, and it's like, woe is me. But it's just like also like you're living in sin, right? So it's like, how could you blame anything but yourself? So you got to reevaluate yourself, look at yourself, and then like, I believe in God. Once I strengthen my relationship with God, it's like I'm following everything in the Bible. I stopped smoking. I barely drank, but I don't drink anymore. It's just like, I stopped doing a lot of stuff. So the person I'm looking for is a God-fearing man, number one, who's on the same path as me. I'm not looking for anything else, period. Because that's how you get situationships, I feel.
Why is it? Hey, OG, we on the same page. We on the same page because why is it that all of a sudden after they have 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, now all of a sudden they see the light. Now all of a sudden, they want to close up shop. They want to be abstinent and practice celibacy and all this other stuff and abstain from sex. But man, like I'm looking at you right now, and you looking like you'll fold if the right one come across you. You know what I'm saying? You run across a good guy, and you'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna give you none. But a Pookie, Tyrone, Gloctavius nigga come through, and you ready to bust it wide open with these hot damn butterfly tattoos. But keep going.
So yeah, I don't agree with situationships. So you don't got like I listen. I think I do get women that have the no sex to marriage rule, and it's your life. So I'm not. I just know, like I told you, you're gonna be everywhere. So that's definitely gonna be a discussion of you being celibate to your wedding night. But let's continue. What do you do for a living, Ashley?
I work for the state. I'm in Georgia, so Peach State.
So Ashley, Georgia, and you work for the state? Okay. And I think I have it all. So we got Ashley, 30, Gemini, mine are 3 boys. She's in Georgia, works for the states. 2 baby daddies, never married. No sex until her wedding night. What kind of man you looking for?
A God-fearing man, number one. You gotta love Jesus. A man who...
Yo, why they always turn to religion, man? Yo, I'm sorry, man. We seen it time and time again, man. When chicks are done running the streets, and they want to settle down, then all of a sudden, man, they come ultra religion. Now all of a sudden you gotta be this God-fearing, damn near perfect Jesus type of man. Oh my Lord.
Respects his mom. I feel like, because that's, if you don't respect your mom, you could never respect me. A man is just like, on the right path, has a straight head on his shoulder, not a liar, deceiver, honest. I feel like the basics.
Honest.
Okay.
One of them kids and
No, I figured, no worries. You have to do something real quick. Oh, we getting the Kendra Cam early. That was one of your kids?
Yeah, my 2-year-old.
Okay, here we go. All right. So, what are your deal breakers?
A liar, a cheater. I feel like the basics, a deceiver.
A deceiver, okay. Should he look a certain way?
Honestly, like I said, I'm turning 31. It's not really, I have to be somewhat attracted to you, of course, but I'm not really big on like looks. Just like I said, just morals. You have to have morals, a good character, integrity. I feel like the basics.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, I feel like you have to make more than me, because you have to take care of yourself, especially if you have kids. Nowadays, inflation is very high, so 100,000 and up, I feel like, because in this economy, that makes sense.
So
the shit writes itself, y'all. I don't know how many more videos I gotta play for y'all, man. It writes itself, man. People was ragging on me over on Threads because I said that the same women that, will ride for Megan and downplay on Clay will be the same women that would be, happily eager to take Meg's spot, for Clay. And oh my God, the women were so quick to call me sassy and gay. But on the flip side, and then say, oh, well, some women aren't impressed by money. Like, are you kidding me? You're saying that women aren't impressed by money, but that's all women talk about is how a man needs to be making 6 figures, be making 100K. Like, get out of here. And y'all telling me that y'all wouldn't fuck around with Clay, and he makes and he's worth damn near close to $1 billion. Like, man, shut up, man. Shut up.
the request, could he have kids already?
Of course, yeah.
Full of it.
So the request is God-fearing
Full
man,
of it.
no sex to your wedding night, and he has to make at least 100K.
I mean, especially you have kids, you have to be able to afford you and your kids. So I feel like 100K is reasonable, very reasonable.
Okay. I want to be as sympathetic as possible. Have you ever thought of the mindset of the 100K guy?
I mean, here's the thing, Kendra. Like, I understand like where you're getting at, but I have like my options like right. I don't look like I have 3 kids. Number one. So when you meet me, you don't automatically. That's not what you see. Number one. Number two, I'm not ugly. So even
you don't look like you have 3 kids, but you look like you going. You look like you going. Like, come on, man. You look like if the vibes is right, you might be ready to bend it over for a real one. Like, let's be for real. You don't look like you got 3 kids, but I'm looking at the butterfly tattoos and the Hello Kitty and the Gemini sign all by the testicle area, and it look like you gone. It don't look like you looking for a hella God-fearing man, if that makes sense. Good Lord.
Jesus.
Even with like when I get to meet a person and actually talk to a person, they actually like me. And then honestly, the kids don't even really matter much for most men. I don't have a problem.
So why are you talking to me?
Exactly.
I just honestly, I didn't even think you was gonna pick me.
They never think
to, meet you.
They
but
never
I mean,
think Kendra's gonna pick them.
Going back down to what we were just discussing, and I don't want you. And this is why I said I want to be sympathetic. You know, I've been doing this for 6 years, right? Of interviewing people, and I always say this: there's things that I know now that I would have never conversate about 6 years ago. So the men you were just discussing,
journalists,
I think you are attractive. Like, so there's gonna be men that are gonna want to be with you. I agree with you. You're not an ugly woman. I think you're gorgeous. We saw you stand up. You're well put together. But then there's categories, right? So what you want is, you don't want a guy. There's plenty of men that will be like, yeah, I want to have fun with her. She's attractive. You want the guy that's gonna court you and take you serious, right?
That's why I'm not having sex, because those, you're gonna eliminate yourself. Because honestly, again, I'm not desperate. That's number one. So I feel like when you're desperate, you'll go for anything. And back in my younger days, I wouldn't say I was desperate as in like I couldn't pull someone. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. And that led me to where, you know, I was led. I wouldn't trade my kids for the world, because they was obviously meant to be here. I feel like everything happens for a reason. But me, like, especially in my 30s, it's just like a whole different mindset. And the person that I want is, number one, going to respect himself and me and God. So that makes like slim picking itself, you know, because a lot of people don't really believe. So
again, she basically said what a lot of men. This is the concern for a lot of men, even with, you know, as recent as, you know, Klay Thompson. I mean, you know, you have a footprint out here in these streets, and and for her footprint is her 3 kids. And so now that she's had these 3 kids, and now she knows better, you know, she wants somebody to come in and play stepdaddy to, you know, to these 3 kids. And it's just like, man, you done gave the best of you to 2 other men. And the most recent man, there's a lot of question marks around that. But you were willing to have a baby with this man in, I don't know, 2 years or 2 months, 2 weeks. We don't know, because that timeline is still shaky. But now you want me to be God-fearing, make 100K, be attractive, you know, be accepting of the fact that you got 2 kids. And it's like, yeah, you're attractive, but that almost sounds like that's about where it ends. But keep going.
So in the year of your abstinence and with the men, how has that been? Are they willing to still date you, knowing that you're not having sex to your wedding night?
I mean, yeah. I have, like, I don't know, still won't tell you, but a lot, again, I feel like it's the approach, right? When you come in, and especially the person I'm looking for, when you respect yourself, it kind of like, your energy kind of like draws them in. Yeah, so I really don't have an issue with, because I'm very blunt and honest up front. So I ask my questions. You can ask me anything. I'll let you know like what it is. I'm not going to hide anything, you know? So it's up to you. Like, I don't have a gun to your head. You know, you can take it or leave it, you know, type shit. So yeah, it's just like, again, you know, I'm not.
So I'm trying to figure out, so what ends the relationships then? Since you said they have a problem with your requirement, and they make the money requirement too. So what's been happening in the year? Like, why do they end?
I wouldn't say necessarily they end. Right now, I'm just talking, you know,
trying not to take the L. She's trying not to take the L.
Better, instead of just like hopping in hot and ready. Like, I learned from my mistakes. Like, I feel like life is a lesson itself. Like, we're all on journeys. So if you bump your head, it's better to learn than to bump your head over and over again. So it's my approach. So again, I'm honest. I'm not hiding my kids from no one. And they really want me. So it's more of that. Again, like, I don't look like
hold on. Okay, it's not about looks, right?
Yo. She got to stop with the whole she don't look like she have kids. It's a lot of women out here that have kids that don't look like they have kids. Their bodies is banging and they've gotten the mommy makeovers. She got to stop leading with that. Like that's not helping your situation at all. Honestly, it almost sounds like you're being a bit more deceptive about whether or not you have kids or not, because whenever they first meet you, they look at you as though you're a woman that doesn't have kids, and then they find out that you got 3, and then they find out that you got 3 by 2 different men, and then they find out that your most recent one is by a guy that you matched with on Hinge, and y'all linked up that same night. Like, man, they're going to be looking at your decision making, your choices in men. And now that you've learned and have grown and, want better, now you expect more from someone who ain't even got shit to do with whatever it is that you did before me.
Yeah, I think anybody watching, and if anybody was to disagree, they're a hater. You're gorgeous. I don't think that's nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not God either, right? But when we put money in it, this is what I've been told from men, right? It comes to math, right? So this guy has to be willing to financially support your children, also be willing to wait until the wedding night to also have sex, which I'm assuming y'all will be on a courting stage for a minute, right? Like, you probably court for at least a year. And then, I don't know, you tell me, you want him to seriously court you. That means he wouldn't be having sex with other women, correct?
Yeah, like if we're exclusive, right. that's the the definition of exclusive is there's no other one but me, especially if we're taking each other seriously. Again, I'm not here to force anybody, so if it's your decision, right? So everything that comes with me. If you are wanting me, because here's the thing, like, I don't go for men who listen to God rest his soul, Kevin saying or whatever, Kevin, I don't know his last name. I don't really go because my whole thing is this, there's somebody for everybody. Like, there's to each his own. So it's just your mindset. If you are very closed-minded and not open-minded, I wouldn't want to be with you anyways, because we wouldn't agree on certain yeah, so I feel like certain rules apply to certain people.
Okay.
Kendra's trying to be nice. Kendra is trying her hardest to spare this woman. And again, man, people can have their criticisms of Kevin Samuels all they want. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the Godfather. But again, a lot of the same talking points that Kendra uses on her platform, are talking points that Kevin used, while he was still here, which, talking points that he's received from other men. But, she sounds no different than somebody that's like a Meg Thee Stallion. Like, this is the popular topic right now, so I'm going to milk on it a little bit. Because of the simple fact that you think that you can run the streets. You think that you can be out here, not saying this woman here on the Kendra G show, but for women that, kind of run like a Meg Thee Stallion, or at least the image of it, You run the streets, do what you do, and then, in the fourth quarter with, 20 seconds left in the game and you down by 20, you feel like, somebody should just be able to come through and just put up a couple threes and win the game. And it just don't work like that, because somebody that can do that is of significant value. and they're going to be wanted by multiple teams. So why would he choose your team, knowing your history on the court? But you know,
this is true. Dating is very individual. I do got to correct one statement you said. Everyone does not get a romantic partner. I think we say that saying, but that's not a fact, and we can all prove that. Because when we say there's someone for everyone, I believe God is good, but that someone, only person God has guaranteed you to have is the person in the mirror. You the only person that is guaranteed. Everybody else, children included, at some point in time, either you go, they go. So we recite the saying there's someone for everyone, but I think we say that in a romantic manner, and that's just not a fact. God did not promise every single human being a romantic partner. Facts. And I know people hate when I say that, but it's needed to be said because we recite things that are just not factual. Like we probably could all name people who have passed on who never got married or never had a romantic partner. So that's just not God's promise. God's promise is we have a journey, and I don't know what everybody's individual journey is, and that's what life is about. And we'll have people that will come along throughout our journey, and some will get married, some will not, some will have children, some will not. That's the truth. But the saying there's someone for everybody in a romantic saying is just not true.
What I mean by that is like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I done seen people with no legs get married to people with a person who have legs.
Those are the easiest marriages because they don't have high requirements.
I mean, but what I'm saying is,
man, it's no different than people saying that, oh, you know, I be watching My 600-Pound Life and they always got somebody.
Is they're not the pick of the litter, and they have like a provider, everything, and they're handicapped. So it's just like, when I say that, I mean, it looks is one thing, but also it's your personality, it's your character, it's your morals. You know, are you a headache, or are you like a relief? You know, do you cater? You know, that plays a big part of it, because looks can put you in the door, but a stank attitude can kick you right back out. Like, who wants to deal with beauty phase? Like, it's not forever. So.
That's true. Let me ask this. Are you going, Ashley?
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you have a looks requirement? Should he look a certain way?
No.
Watching they
I don't care how he looks.
I mean, I have to be somewhat attractive, but I don't have any. No.
I want you just to answer this, because this will be the question. Okay. And I want to, and again, we're just having a conversation, but I want to get all these questions out because I know when you're reposted, these are things people might say. So again, I think nobody disagrees with your attraction, right? So I'm going to just take it in the money part of it. Like a man that makes $100K and looks pretty good, he's probably going to have a lot of options of women, right? Like it's just the way the game is set up, child. I don't make the rules, but everybody want a $100K man that looks good. So then the question becomes, if this man has a lot of options, why does he solely focus on a woman who may, have 3 children already? And also the requirement is to wait until marriage to have sex when he may have options that don't include those 2 things.
Again, it's not all about the looks. I feel like when you have a connection with somebody, because, this is me talking from experience. This is not like me, projecting. I done had a man who had over 200,000.
Okay, let's stop right there. And he was willing to marry you without no sex and all that?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Again, it's about character. So once I found out, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking for experience, not.
Okay, but no, let's talk about this guy's name that had 200K that was willing to marry you and not have sex until your wedding night. Why did you count him out?
Character. Once I feel like I can't trust you. Like, what
was wrong with his character?
Just little small lies, very high temper. Once I feel like you lost my trust, it's kind of like starting from the ground up.
How long did you guys date for?
About a year.
And y'all never had sex?
No, I didn't say we never had sex. I met him before I became abstinent. So we had sex.
Okay, girl, that don't listen, he don't count, child. He already had sex with you.
But it was
we talking about no, this is important though. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but I'm just trying to have a reality conversation. That guy and you had already been intimate, so he's not the guy we're talking about. We're talking about a man that you've never been intimate with, that is going to agree to all of that. So that guy didn't fall
into that's harder. Because like I said, we had sex twice, and then I told him, like, okay, that's it. Like, I'm getting closer to God. I'm becoming abstinence. And he was okay with it.
Oh man. Hey, I'm gonna give you the pussy one more time, but after this, after this, I'm getting closer to God.
Jesus.
Man, he done hit it 5 more times. Hey, look, hey, I'm trying to get closer to God. This gonna be the absolute last time. We can't do this no more because I'm trying to get closer to God.
Jesus.
Man, if y'all don't
stop the cap.
This is funny.
I feel like that's harder than.
How much longer did y'all break up after you said you were abstinent?
Well, I want to say
she lied.
February of this year.
No, stop but when did you tell? So when was the last time y'all was intimate, and then when did y'all stop talking?
That was August of last year.
Stop the cap.
So you haven't been abstinent for over a year because you had sex last August.
Well, almost a year, I guess. I met him. Well, it was February or August, one of those. Again, we only had sex twice. So it was
February or August. She made it seem like that's August, September. Like that's a major August or February. What? Hold up.
So when was the last time y'all was intimate, and then when did y'all stop talking?
That was last year.
So you haven't been abstinent for over a year because you had sex last August.
Well, almost a year, I guess. I met him. Well, it was February or August, one of those. Again, we only had sex twice. So it was February or August of last year. I'm kind of like, I don't know the
February or
August. Hold up, y'all. I just want to know, man. I just want to know, man. Hey, that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar to me. It sounds familiar to me, chat. It sounds familiar to me. Hold up. What this sound like? She said we only had sex maybe 1 or 2 times. Who that sound like? Who that sound like? Hold up. Who this sound like?
Yes, I lied to Gail King. If I know they gonna ask me about it, I always want to talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about the story? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I once, maybe twice on a drunk night, but you kept catching me.
That's what that sound like to me, chat. You say, I don't know about y'all, but that's what that shit sound like to me. It sound like lies and more lies, man. Okay.
August are very far away. They're not even close in months.
Oh, no. Then yeah. It was February, March. It wasn't August. I take that back. Yeah, it was March. Like I said, I met him in February. We was intimate 2 times in March, and then I told him after that because I was feeling guilty because I already had this in my mind, prior from me even meeting him. So I just told him, like, I want to be abstinent. He told me that it was not a big issue because his last relationship, they stopped having sex a long time ago. So, I don't know, but that's what he said it wasn't a problem for him. But that's my point. I feel like that's hard from having sex than completely stopping and being able to continue that for the respect of me. Again, it's all about respect. Like, I'm looking for someone who's aligned with me, equally yoked, you know. That's why I don't have necessarily too many requirements.
At this time, she just putting words together and making sentences. She's just putting words together. She's just putting words together and making sentences, and none of them are making any sense right now. She's just putting words. It's just all words. It's all words, verbs, nouns, adjectives, and putting them together to try to make a coherent sentence because
stop the cap.
Because she lying. She lying. It's all lies.
Jesus.
I'm not sure what happened.
Sorry, I got a call.
So a couple things. So the last time y'all was intimate, it wasn't August, it was March. You're saying of last year. Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys dated exclusively all the way into February.
All the way into August, because we moved in with each other. And well, it was February, yeah. We moved in with each other in August. And
so in March, you guys, so you moved in with each other in August. When did you move out?
This year in February.
So you moved in together in August and February. So y'all was sleeping in the same bed every night and y'all was never having sex.
I tried. He had what is it called? Sleep. He snored.
So let me ask the question again, because maybe it's a clear question.
He wasn't sleeping. That's what I'm saying. We were sleeping in it. I tried sleeping in the same bed with him, but he snored very loudly, and he also like stopped breathing in the middle of his, and it would wake me apnea. Up. So,
man, I'm just waiting for the smoke detector to go off, cause, good Lord, man, she just lies on top of lies on top of lies, man. I'm confused. I can't even follow the timeline at this point, man.
Sorry. I got a call. Once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep, so I had to sleep in another room.
So you moved in August and y'all didn't sleep in the same bed?
We did for like a month, and then after that, I was sleeping in another room because, like I said, he not only did he snore loudly, he would stop breathing for like 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden a gasp of air. And once I couldn't, once I wake up, I couldn't go to sleep, so I wasn't getting much sleep, so I had to.
So you was dealing with a big belly, out of shape
y'all broke
nigga
up in
too.
February. Y'all never had sex during that time.
Right.
Okay.
A hand on the Bible. I have no reason to lie.
So, and he was fine. So according to you, he was abstinent during all that time too.
We lived together, so 100%. All he did was work and come home.
So why did y'all eventually? So what was the lie that made y'all depart from each other?
See, here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to. I know my flaws, like my vices, and I'm actively working to get better. I can't be with a person who's not doing the same thing, because you're pulling me back and you're triggering me. And once I felt like you pulling me out of character, like for no reason, it's kind of like a toxic. If I take 2 steps forward, I don't need a person to take me 3 steps backwards. So,
y'all, she just putting sentences together. She just putting words together. No accountability for nothing. She sound like, I'm telling you, she's somebody online right now that's calling me sassy because I got criticisms about her queen, Meg Thee Stallion. It's very simple to answer the question in terms of why the relationship ended. She's giving us this whole complete word salad, and she's not answering the question at all. Like, you're lying.
Me, and once I felt like you pulling me out of character, like for no reason, it's kind of like a toxic. If I take 2 steps forward, I don't need a person to take me 3 steps backwards. So it wasn't like a healthy environment for me, especially me actively doing the work, and especially when we have conversations and we talk about the problem and then it constantly occur again. you know, I can only express what I need and, you know, what you're doing and things like that. Like, for example, I take accountability for my actions. I can't be with a person who don't take accountability for their actions. Like, I don't need a man child, you know?
I got that. I guess the
Okay, let me pause. So you say that you dated a man that was making $200,000, you know, but apparently he a big sloppy fat nigga that got sleep apnea, can't freaking breathe in his sleep or whatever. Y'all not having sex. But he's a great guy. You decided to move in with him with your other 2 kids. Is this the same man? Oh my God. I'm confused. I'm confused. You decide to move you and your kids in with this man. He said it was okay. Yeah, you and your kids can move in with me. We can live together. I'm not gonna have sex with you. Huh? This is all confusing, man.
question I'm asking you is, what was the
Yo, y'all cleared up for me. If you watching this on the playback, whenever I chop this up, and if you made it to this point, I ain't got it. I don't know. I'm lost. Y'all clarify it for me. Y'all clarify it for me because I don't get it.
ultimate demise? Because it seems like, huh?
That.
Well, what? I don't know what that is. What was that?
Not being able to take accountability for.
Well, take accountability for what? What happened?
Okay. I mean, it was a few things.
She thinking
we were getting an argument, and then he would lie about what he said, and then it's just like I would have to pull text messages up to like prove like this is what you said. Like it was just doing too much. Okay. Mind you, at this time I was like 30, 29. You know,
just I thought this 30. Was last. I thought y'all just broke up this February.
Right, but I'm talking about the beginning, last February, like when we first remember we moved in with each other in August of last year.
Right. And y'all broke up 2 months ago, right? Or when did y'all break up?
I would really say we broke up December. We moved.
Girl, listen, now I was trying to roll with you, but you done told two. No, listen, hold on. No, Ashley, hold on, Ashley. You done told so many lies that I kind of let go.
It's not a lie.
Because the truth is easy to tell, and this story changes 5 different times and dates, and I let him go for the grace I was giving you. But hold on, don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. Yeah. I'm actively trying to listen and give you.
Who Kendra sound like right there? Don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. Man, Kendra Samuels in the building right now. She got the ghost of Kevin Samuel's spirit coming out through her mouth right now, man. Don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. Oh my God, this is so funny, man. So hilarious. Because she's straight up lying. She done said so many lies in this interview, so many inconsistencies, if you don't want to call them lies. Because maybe in her mind, she don't know the timelines. We could blame it if you wanted to say, oh, she nervous and, you know, and this, that, and the third, maybe she just didn't get the timelines right. All right, whatever. But it's a lot of inconsistencies here. And it's just not a good look.
You the benefit of the doubt, but you have changed dates
so
many
Kendra
times,
Samuels.
and I always say this: the truth is easy to tell. You just said y'all broke up this last February. Now you saying December. Like
when I say broke up, I mean like we stopped living with each other in February. The relationship was over in December, but the lease wasn't broken until February. So February is when I got my own place and we stopped living with each other. December was the beginning of the end. So it's not me lying. It's me trying to go back a year ago, you know, because we're halfway over with this year. It's
not a year ago, girl. If this is what happened, this February is 5 months ago.
A year ago.
Huh?
February of last year is a year ago. You asked me when
Wait,
we first
okay,
had
so
sex.
when did...
Whoa, February of last year. Huh? But then she said that she been celibate since August. Huh? None of this is making sense.
Did y'all break up February of last year?
We got together February of last year.
No, I'm not asking about that. I'm asking, when did y'all break up?
That's what I'm saying. So
when did you move out of the home, for clarity?
February of this year. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm asking about things of 2 months ago. We're in April. So what I'm not asking about when y'all started. We passed that. We were talking about...
I was being told. You asked me when we had sex. So I said August, because that's when we moved in together. But we really had sex. I had to remember back in March of last year. That was the first time we had sex. We had sex twice. That was not a lie. That's just me trying to go back.
So y'all did have sex in August?
I mean, no, that's when we moved in together. But I said...
Okay, you said you had sex twice. What 2 months did you have sex twice?
March.
So you only had sex twice in March?
Right.
Okay. And y'all broke up 2 months... You moved out 2 months ago?
I moved out in February. We broke up
she didn't say that.
The lease in December. So that
she didn't say that they had sex 2 times in March. Am I incorrect in that? I mean, I'm saying I know I done had a couple shots and everything or whatever, but I did not hear that they had sex 2 times in March. Did y'all hear that? If y'all heard that they had sex 2 times in March, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the comments if you watching this on the playback. I didn't hear that. All of this sounds convoluted.
That's when we actually officially, we were still living together, but we were not really talking much. We was kind of like tension. So that was December. I moved into my own place February 8th. So yeah, it's just me trying to, differentiate. I don't have no reason to lie at all.
Okay. All right, so let's continue. All right, Ashley, 30, Gemini. Okay, so we did the money. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Okay. Look like you're in shape.
I mean, I don't
so we just talked about, so this was your last relationship we just talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when was the last time, you don't have to answer, but when was the last time you was intimate?
March of last year.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
March of last year. Didn't she say it was August? Because Kendra said it hadn't quite been a year yet. But now she's saying that it was March of last year. Man, like I said, who she sound like? Who she sound like, man? Look.
Yes, I lied to Gayle King. If I know they gonna ask me about it, I always want to talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about the story? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I once, maybe twice on a drunk night, bitch.
I'm actively working on them. But leaving, like I said before, like when I feel like, I'm not being heard, if I have to reiterate like the same thing over and over again, and you're still not applying or trying to work on it, it's time for me to go, because it's like, how many times do I have to tell you this is what I need for you to actually care? So I would say I'm somewhat of a runner. Also my temper, but this is like something like, through the grace of God, I feel like I'm actually overcoming, but giving more grace. When I was like, I feel like, here's the thing, when we all have like a little girl inside of us that had like a defense mechanism, especially if you got bullied or whatever, you had to defend yourself, so you have to be on defense. That little girl, I built up a defense, but I learned that does not serve me in my adulthood. So I had to change myself, because basically the things that I was doing was hurting me more than like, you know, saving me. So I had to look deep within myself, rearrange myself. I'm like, okay, Ashley, the things that you did to defend yourself or keep yourself safe, it's not working in your 30s. So me, like I said, not being like too hot-headed, too defensive. I learned how to listen to understand, then listen to respond.
You ain't do that in this convo. You was cutting Kendra off.
Not being nonchalant. Like, I also learned if there's something that bothers me, I'm gonna state it in the moment instead of just letting it linger. Because then you build up and you explode.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a natural nurturer. Like I said, I feel like I'm a good partner, period. Like in a little backstory, I had all my kids in my 20s, right? I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Obviously, that's why I was attracting the men I was attracting. Met my baby daddy when I was very young. I feel like I'm a good nurturer. Like, I take care of you. I can cook, number one. I've been cooking ever since I was 9. I know what my partner would need in a woman. Also, like, a lot of men like to be just felt wanted, you know? Just a lot of men like to felt wanted, appreciated. I feel like that's just easy, especially when you reciprocate energy. I 100% make a man look better.
You make a man look better?
100%.
In what ways?
Like my just appearance and period. Like how I present myself, how I carry myself now. My energy, I feel like I walk and this is not me being cocky. This is just, again, speaking from me. Walk in a room and I demand attention. Like, period. I mean, yeah.
Okay, she's gonna upgrade you. What was the age range you?
What I say, this shit don't sound too much more different than Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion with women up here saying that didn't nobody know who this nigga was. The nigga that she want making $100K, good looking, got options, but now because now that he's with her, she's gonna make him look better. And I mean, she's attractive. She's cute. I'm not gonna take that away from her. She's attractive, but like, come on, man. Like, man, y'all gotta stop, man.
Said you wanted to date Ashley.
I didn't say, but I would say, and don't judge, like 38 to 50.
No, you definitely should go older. I think that's older. Yeah, you should definitely go older. Do you want more kids? I can't remember.
If I meet my husband and he wants more, I would do like 3 is the limit.
3 more kids?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be opposed to that because, again, genetics wise, I feel like, you know, I bounce back very easy and I don't work out. So it's just not like, I feel like it's genetics for sure.
Okay, well, let's do it. Ashley, I know you just jumped on. We're on TikTok. Are you inside the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No.
Okay, let me show you that. So you got to join the app in order for this 200, no, you said 100 plus K man. 100K plus man who you going to make look better and who is going to be fine with no sex until y'all wedding night. This is how the guy got to reach out to you, girl. The Kendra G Singles dating app, okay? How do you spell your name?
ASHLEE.
Okay, I think it's spelled unique. Let me, because we could.
All right. That's it, man. All right. Bro, what y'all think about that? 3 more sound like 5, bro. Man, I don't even know what to say to that, man. That was draining. That drained the last little bit of energy that I had inside of me right now. My flabber has been gasted. Like old girl at the beginning who had old buddy trying to flirt with her at the grocery store. My flabber has been gasted. Good Lord, man. All the lies, the deceit. And you expect for a man to come through and be able to believe anything that you're saying. Like, man, get all the way out of here. Yeah, no. Good luck to her. Good luck to her. Good luck to her. You know, I mean, hey, if she finds someone that meets her criteria and, you know, they both make each other happy, hey, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But if I had to place a bet on it, yeah, I don't know, man. Anything's possible, but I don't know about that one. But yeah, she wore you out too? Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm gonna sleep good tonight because yeah, she wore me out with that one, man. But with that, man, hey, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. If you haven't liked the stream, please make sure you like the stream on your way out. Come back through, leave a comment in the comment section and all that good stuff, man. We got 5 more episodes until episode 100, man. And you know, so that's gonna be coming up very, very soon. Very soon. Especially if I keep on doing these twice a week live streams, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know if y'all like the 2 times a week, the twice a week live streams, man. Because that was my goal for April. And there were a couple weeks in which I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. But then, you know, I got some inspiration and some motivation and some accountability, you know, for me to do these Thursday night live streams, man. And it's turned out pretty good. Each and every Thursday that I've hesitated on coming on live, like even tonight, you know, it wasn't as much of a struggle tonight, but the other nights for sure, you know, but man, y'all show up and show out. So man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know, man. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, man, for the month of May, I think we'll keep it going, man. I think we'll keep it going with the 2 times a week live streams on Wednesdays and Thursdays and all of that good stuff, man. But I am tired. Old girl with her lies had wore me out, and my brain is just it don't work no more. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. And if there's anything that you ever want to do in life, man, remember that it requires patience, consistency, and most importantly, it don't happen overnight. See y'all on the next video. Peace.